Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wrong scene. Can you guys actually hear me? Are we stable? Is Twitch stable? Yes, thank God. What on earth? That was the worst possible timing ever. Holy. Also, congratulations on everybody who got first, second, and third today. We had a couple of tries. Insane. Really insane. Also, I tinkered around a little bit with my toggles for my model. So hopefully I look a little bit more lively and bouncy today. Might need to tinker with it a little bit more and see if it's not too sensitive. But I think it's working really, really well. Although maybe the turning is a little bit much. But we'll see. We'll see. I've been in another stream, she's in Austria too, and her chat died. Yeah, it did not let my stream run even. I had no clue if my stream was working or not, honestly, because I just saw that on Twitch, my monitor was just, it was gone. Like, there was nothing to be seen. So I had no idea if it was me or not, because as I wrote before, I actually wanted to see if I can manage to, well, make the same mistake it happened in yesterday, where my network connection was at like 92% of like frames skipped. But that worked fine. And then the moment I wanted to switch to the just chatting screen on like 1 p.m. straight, bam, everything was gone. Like completely gone and vanished. Oh. So yeah. I tried to ask around on Discord what's going on, but nobody really answered the first few minutes. I tried to reach Twitch from my mobile phone and even from my laptop, and I even asked some people from my household, hey guys, do you have any connection to the internet? And everything else was fine. It was just Twitch that was acting up. I tried to, watch YouTube videos that worked fine. I was able to normally write to you guys on Discord from my computer too, which has the same connection. So I don't know what Twitch did. Apparently we are a little bit unstable today with Twitch. Maybe it's just the chat, but I hope now that this stream is actually working. Thank you for the hat patties. Yeah, thank you. I hope it's going to be fine now. I have no idea. But I'm so happy it's not on my end, at least. But at the same time, it's frustrating because I cannot do anything against that. If you turn your head IRL and the model doesn't pull and out 330, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, I think we're good. I also don't have to break my neck to reach like the maximum of turns. Because it's pretty much now more synced to my head movement. Because if I turn like this, I really am at the point and not like halfway. So yeah. Let's just hope it stays that way. Anyways, guys, how are you doing despite having issues on Twitch where we cannot connect to anywhere? But I'm so happy you guys made it back and that we are back. I really did not want to cancel today's stream again after I was gone for 2 days already to rest my voice. So that was just very unfortunate timing. But we managed to deal with it. Let's go. Although that whole ordeal took away my time that I wanted to use to fix our goals. I'm great. How are you? Except the Twitch thing. I'm actually good. Not gonna lie, the Twitch thing actually stressed me out quite a bit, if I'm being honest. Because at first I really, really thought that the thing I'm having running in the background is what causes the issues. Because it was just the worst timing ever. Why is Twitch down like that very day I tried to test something that was like an issue yesterday. So I guess I'm going to keep testing it on Monday next week too. Just to make sure everything's fine. But yeah, anyways, we are going to boot up LumenTale. When something is wrong, just blame Twitch. Yes. Hi, Aaliyah. Welcome back in question mark. We had a rough start to the stream. Hashtag blame Twitch. But oh my god, I was so stressed out because I could not see what was causing the issues for obvious reasons since it was not on my computer. Oh my goodness. Okay, game is booted up. Let's put me into my corner. There we go. And hop into the game. And hi, Moon Senpai! Hello! I'm so sorry for everybody else that got scammed at the beginning of the stream. Because that was a wild start. Put me in a corner, please! Get in a corner, Dorothy, get in a corner. But I am actually glad that it actually fixed itself quite quickly. It could have been way worse. I think having like 15 minutes of a missed stream is way more doable than missing a whole day. Whatever this place was, we'll have to restore the power to proceed. And that should help with the code too. Oh. Didn't expect a cutscene. Katie says I'm actually awake today, so I might be able to actually watch the whole stream, lol. Aww. Happy to have you. So I'm just looking around a little bit to get a lay of the land. Because this is a whole new area we discovered yesterday, and we just came up with the elevator. So I have to try and... Okay, that is the mean teleporter that is going to put us at the start. Constantly, probably. Okay, there are... Oh my gosh, those are so many teleporters. I have to do a system. I think I'm going to start from the left and work my way over to the right. Just so we know which teleporters we actually already used. Yeah, okay, that's the leftmost teleporter. Scratch forehead, I'm going for the direct spot. Ah. I got cornered. So, anyways, aside from Twitch screwing us over a little bit, how are you guys doing? I hope everybody's doing fine and that you had a nice day yesterday. Oh my god, ugh, so many teleporters. Well, number one that sends us back to the start. You were boxed. I was boxed by Twitch. Oh, symmetric. Let's go. Hi, Velvet! How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream! Hello! And Darby, congratulations on a 140-day stream streak! Mwah! Thank you for the support! Okay, let me just glitch wave. And yeah, I do think my model looks more lively, right? Again, cutest magic lady. Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we need more energy. We need more passion today. We need to get my jump scared energy level back on track. Because that was wild. Oh. Oh? Generator restart in progress. Generators activated 1 out of 2. Okay, we found our first end, which is great. More footwork, more footwork, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy. Exactly that. Because a stream, never mind, I can show mine. Aww. Can't spend points saving up for that insanely expensive VIP. Aww. Fun fact, the sound alerts are for free. At least the passion one is. I mean, not all of them, because some got overused, are a little bit more, pricey for obvious reasons. You know what? Oh, no. I think that's going to be quicker. Just double checking if I can evolve Symmetric. Oh. Oh, Aaliyah, thank you so much for the 4 biddies. And why do I get bonked? Ah. Guys, oh, now you're streaming debating me like that gets you a bonk. It was not my fault, actually. Twitch was down for, like, Europe and apparently Australia? I was freaking out on my end, let me tell ya. And thank you so much for the staff spell. Guys, make sure to stay hydrated. Do some... Oh, that put me right back to the start. Okay. Do some stretchies and unshrimp yourself from your chairs. So will I. And, of course, if you don't, this much is going to put a curse on you that is going to force you to watch my streams forever and always. So better beware. And self-care. Cheers! That's just what? Yup. Hold on. Get in the Discord if you want to full context. Yeah. I was panicking because I could not do anything on Twitch, but everything was working fine. So I was like, what on earth is going on? And nobody in my household nor any of my friends could apparently access it. Cass also had problems. So we were all at the Discord like, what on earth is going on? Scott, I will genuinely never use Discord on my life. I wanted to post out a social media post too, but the issue was, or well, the issue, Twitch was up again, so I just figured, you know what, before I put out a social media thing, I just go live. At least be updated with a social media. Ocean, I did not get to post anything on social media. So please don't front anyone. Before I was able to post, things were running again. I have the post open right now on my screen, but I reloaded Twitch before I put it out, and then I saw it was back up, so I decided to, you know, just go live instead. I just touched spaghetti sauce on my eye, it hurts. Oh no. Please tell me you didn't have any, like, chili peppers in there, because that is even worse if that happens. Go flush your eye. Yes. Someone get some water. We need to flush Scott's eyes. Discord is overrated. I think it's really nice, you know, to connect to people. But also, you're talking to someone who is, like, used to have any type of server for, like, guilds and free companies on MMOs. So I'm just used to having, like, a hub where you can communicate with people outside, too. But there's definitely no need to use Discord. In general, for me, most of the stuff I, you know, share with people gets posted on both social media and Discord most of the time. But there are, like, little polls people can be part of where we, you know, vote on what kind of games we want to play next, and so on and so forth. It's just a really nice way to have the community more integrated in my thought process and have a more immediate response from people that are actually like in the community, because social media can be so unhinged, and sometimes if you ask things or have people participate, just are like complete outsiders, and that way I get like a better feedback. No chili peppers, thankfully. Oh god. Lucky you. And it was just juice and water, thank god. You can't make me use Discord even if you gave me $1 trillion. Totally fine. Totally fine, Scarlet. Hi, Astra! Hello! Lurking, but I wanted to say hi. Thank you. Enjoy the lurkies. Okay, we get it. Yeah. Absolutely. Everybody has their own platforms, and I think nobody should be forced to join, you know? Absolutely not. It's getting warmer. Ah, so toasty. Alarm. Interference detected. Security system activated. Oh yes, give me all the symmetrics, please. Trey, get ready. You don't have to tell me twice. I need those. I need those. That is actually perfect. I didn't want to scan. I wanted to attack. How did that happen? Anyways, this is huge. Fish maxing. Have fun. We are actually only missing 2 more achievements from this game. One of them is actually to get, I think, 25 duckies? Like rubber duckies or something like that. Everything else we got. And the other one is to have the dev join in my stream. Well, that is a long shot. Alarm reset. Looks like everything went okay. The file was right. You are a good squadron. I think we can keep going with this. Nada, what's wrong? My head's spinning. That humming got louder. You're more sensitive to the universe than us. The signal source must be around here somewhere. Can you handle it? Yeah, but let's make it quick. I'm super late in the game for me to ask this question, but why scan twice? Scanning once gives you like 1/2 of the types. Scanning twice gives you all like weaknesses and well, resistances. So you have to scan twice for the game to show you what something is weak to and what not. And you can even scan a 3rd time after you basically caught it to perfect your poke or your any wiki dex entry. Then you can see what you need for the evolution, where to find it. But honestly, I have been quite lazy to scan a 3rd time because there is no good indication if you're done scanning or not. And I wish they would just, you know, get rid of the scan option entirely if you're done with one mon. But that's just me. W Eagle let's go. This is just like gambling. Hey Ashley, I have just gotten off of something and I need to test if this will make anyone realize what it was. Fly broken wings? Also, hi DI! Don't worry. I have no intention of staying here any longer than necessary. I'm in the mood for a hot plate of riso giallo. How can you think about food at a time like this? I need some sort of motivation to keep going. Actually, I could do with something to eat. Hey, hang in there. We'll go for food when we're finished. Valid, Darda. Food is always valid. How many more symmetrics do I need to get rid of? The answer is probably just yes. Okay, where do I need to go back to now? Did the thing open up maybe? Like the door? Oh, wait, did we actually get more access to the cave? Wow. That put us right back at the start again. What about the other teleporter? Oh, there's another symmetric. I know you are still with me. All I need is a nudge to get me started. I'm quoting a song. Oh. I don't think I remember that song. Oh gosh, I'm so happy that there are so many symmetrics in this dungeon. That is actually like godsend if you ask me. Oh, she says, I don't recognize it either. Tia, what does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ding. Ring ding 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 ding. That's what the fox says. Oh no, I cannot hit both of them, but that's too bad. Ever played Limbus Company? It's the Canto 4 theme, Fly My Wings. Never played Limbus Company, no. That's a gacha? Oh, I see. No wonder I didn't know the song. I could sing so many songs from Final Fantasy XIV. And also one beautiful song from Nier Automata. Final Fantasy XIV? Yes. Final Fantasy XIV, indeed. One of my old school guilty pleasures. Nope. You don't get to me. Where is the next point I need to go? Probably here. Let's see. Okay, 3 more teleporters. Let's start with, again, the leftmost one. I think that one is new. Hold on. Hold on, let me see. I know there are a couple of dead little stone face guys. Yeah, I think that is a new one, isn't it? Yep, 100%. Oh, wow, that was bad. That was bad, that was bad. Yeah, I figured it didn't work. Let's try this again. There we go. How far in, beginning of the end game of Endwalkers is when I stopped playing. And left. I've been playing since the very first expansion, since Realm Reborn came out. Or basically, I started shortly before Heavensward came out and then played on and off. Oh wow. Hi, Dog Wolf Girl! Hello! How do you do? I like that. I'm doing great. How about you? Used to be a top black mage ages ago. Hi, Witchy! Short time before going back to bed. Take care of yourself, my little witch sister. You have to get back to health. So make sure to rest. That's what you get for streaming with someone that is sick. Oh, hi. Hold on, you're mine. I'm going to get you. Hey, give me the thing. You cannot run away from me. There we go. I'm doing great too. Weekend soon and the next week off. Let's go. Then I wish you a happy vacation, I guess. Hope you get better soon, Witchy. Yes, we're all rooting for you, Witchy. Yeah, we have now we have 4 Vivizos. Look at those pretty little dudes. We also have this very weird looking owl, if you ask me. home. More months. Okay, let me just head back. That is where we came from. Okay, let's continue. Ah, okay. A gate. Hey, good morning, Ginger! Hi! How you doing? Welcome in. Well, dude, I want to get cursed again. Yeah? Better take care. The humming is coming from inside. The door is controlled by this terminal. I should have a device for that. Give me a second. Hey, Nada. How are you feeling? My head is spinning a bit, but I can't keep going. I'm sure we're close. What about you, Alice? Alice? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was watching Darda work. Doesn't he... Darda is a he? Whoops. Doesn't he seem like an exceptional captain? What? Where did that come from? He just met us, but he knows exactly what we're capable of. He's always calm and determined. I'd like to be like him one day. Maybe even you could learn a thing or two. What are you trying to say, Shrimp? I'm a good captain too. For starters, if you were, you wouldn't be facing all the squatters in Talia by yourself. Is it just me, or hasn't that worked out perfectly so far? I don't know what you're complaining about. A he-huh. Yeah, I mean, both work fine, right? I mean, if you look at his sprite, I can see that totally. He doesn't have a chest or anything. But he has a very androgynous, oh gosh, that word, appearance. So I'm just going to go with the same voice, because I think it fits them. Done. It's open. Come on, let's go. I'm placing the ley lines now. When I use ley lines, it places a circle on the ground. What that lasts for 30... Why? What is that thing? What? Is that now a macro meme about the ley lines? Is that what is going on in Final Fantasy XIV? There's a Black Mage copy pasta about ley lines. I mean, honestly, back then I was just so frustrated with like Black Mage because it was just not up to par with Summoner anymore for like the, you know, the epic raids. How to call the epics? I tried Thornton for a while, but Black Mage is one of those classes that has constant damage output. It's not a burster whatsoever, and seeing that a lot of teams did not like Black Mages in their parties, I was kind of sad because I always liked the Black Mage aesthetic. I liked that it was like the highest DPS output as a mage you can get. It was so nice to clear dungeons with it because it was just, I was frying things. We shaved up so much time if you had like the right DPS with you. And having my favorite class not really being able to perform well in like the hardest content in epics was just bottom line sad. Hi there, Ghost! Welcome into the stream, hello! So yeah, that is the reason why I took another break from Final Fantasy XIV. Plus, I cleared... Wait, what was it? Was it Pandemonium? Was the Pandemonium Savage Raids, the Endwalker content? I think so. I cleared them in like 1 or 2 weeks, like all 4 of them, and I was able to get geared up so quickly, even like my second classes, my healers and the tanks. Then I was just like, somehow this is kind of boring. So yeah, I did not continue playing ever since. Even when they announced Dawn Trail, I was just like, I don't know, it was not the vibe I was hoping for the next expansion, and yeah. That is... I guess I have played Final Fantasy for too long at the time that I really just was like, yeah, I think I need to do something else. Enjoy the lurkies! We'll hop in the lurk and wish you guys good fun and take care. Thank you! COD reference? Maybe. Hi, Gio! Good morning! And enjoy the lurkies, Ashley. Stop yoinking us out of funny circles, yeah. Or at least, if you're like in an alliance raid, let us use the ley lines of other ones too. Maybe not stack the effect, but if you yoink us, let us just send in another ley line, another Black Mage ley line circles. I'm doing well, how are you, Tia? Oh, I also posted a selfie just because, ooh, I need to look at that later. Ahem. Okay, that's just the same. Alice is not saying anything really. Let me just look around if there's an item lying around. And yes, I know I still didn't go into the teleporter outside the room, but I have a hunch that it just circles us back to the start. So I'd rather be careful. I've just got off of work. Let's go. Then I wish you a happy weekend. Hey, Jayu! Jayu! I don't think I said hi, but I love been lurking since earlier. Aww. Hi, Jayu. That must be the central server. Phew. I was starting to think we'd have to spend all night here. Thank God we don't. But what is watching us constantly through the cameras, I wonder? Synchronous password. Oh, it skipped that again. Alarm. Intruders detected in the server room. Security system activated. Hey, not in here! What do we do? That signal again. My head is spinning. Oh no! Nada! The signal must have gotten stronger. Please, do not resist. Resistance is futile. Do we have our boss mon now? I did not switch Symmetric out. Oh. Please give me a chance to switch. That thing looks like an ice Godzilla. Ooh. That looks sick. Ah. Hey, that's a big one. Let's keep calm. How can you keep calm with our backs against the wall? Oh, of course. A synchronous password. We have to put in all three terminals at the same time. Aye, Ice-type Volcanon. Ooh, true. Trey, you? Arctrex? That's the name? Looks like it's time for me to show off my captain skills. Ellis, can your robot connect to the third terminal? Yes! Mocha, do it! Excalibur or Avalog? Excalibur or oh! Okay, that thing looks sick. I wish I could catch it. An ice dragon! Sign me up! Okay, but you know the drill. First things first, gotta scan twice. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's weak, yeah, fire, obviously. But I am not taking chances when it comes to stuff like that. Amalgus Gen 6, it's Bex Caliber? Okay, let me just check the details. Weak against Earth, Fire, and the Psyche, Confu kind of type. Because usually mons like these get like a second phase, and then you have to scan them again, but the weaknesses stay the same. I've never seen one mon change their weaknesses. Okay, I'm going to... You know what? No, I'm going to use it as cannon fodder. I'm not going to waste a turn. So let me... Oh, use a ultra high. You know what? I'm going to use leg switch, so it has lower agility. I'm just going to prep a little bit with that mon. Ooh, think of it happenings! Looks more like Ice Tyranitar. Tyranitar? What? Volcanion is more four-legged. Yeah, it looks more like a turtle? If I remember correctly. Okay, let's go with this. Let's go, that hit hard. Now it's going to switch. Or not? That's surprising. Even though it had an agility down. Crazy. If I use that, I only have a one turner for Garb Basilisk, which I don't want. I'm going with Thunderball because... Oh, I have to pop it so it doesn't apply, but anyways. Bacteria Smash. Uses a spray of virus substance on the attack which then infests its allies. Yeah, I need to use this one. Tyrantrum. It's a Gen 6 fossil, which is actually... Oh! Yeah. I haven't played the original Pokemon in English, so a lot of the names are unfamiliar. You mean the brown one, right? Like with the big jumpers? It kind of looks like a T-Rex. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to beat this one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then I know exactly which one you mean. Well, easy. Easy fight. Even though we were technically one person down, fight and win a battle against Arcturus. 2. Skipped on its own, that was not on me. Alarm reset. Is it over? Did we do it? Oh. Nada, are you okay? I could hear strong ringing. It's definitely better now. We also have access to the terminals. Finally. Let's see. So, Shrimp, who's the best captain now? You are so strong, Trey. Both you and Darda were amazing. But if you two hadn't been there, what would I have done? Huh? I don't know if you realize, but if it wasn't for you, Darda and I would have been doomed. Huh? Nada couldn't help, and I definitely don't know how to operate those terminals. But thanks to you, we all managed to get on with our own jobs like a proper squadron. Hold your head high. You're the kind of support anyone would want. I'm glad to hear that. So, who's the best? I'd say Darda. Hey, come see this. Ocean says, Tia, I got myself a free temple in Fate. Ooh, still no nuke. No! How dare FGO? What is it? It would take some time to decode all of the files on the server, but I've made a start. Here we go. Look. A project on Animon mind control. Maybe that was the signal I was hearing before. This is big. I'm trying to find something about who might be responsible. A lot of data has been deleted, but I don't think it's someone from Logos. What makes you say that? The signal reacts with Enivis in the air. Whoever did this had to know Enivis really well, but no one here has that kind of knowledge. Would the people of Mythos really have gone to such lengths just to hurt us? So much for my holiday. Anyway, now we have to just... To just what? What happened? Why did you stop? Hey. These are the access codes for the secret entrance to the Celestial Cathedral. Did they... Oh no. No! No! Damn it! The Luminary is in danger. We have to get back to Speranova. Now! Tia seems to be having a great time.
Tia
this
seems
is fun.
to be having a great time. This is fun.
Thank you! What's up with him? He kept his cool when we were surrounded by dozens of Animon. It must have been serious for him to freak out like that. Pretty much so. Okay, I'm just gonna go back outside. And let's see. Yeah, see, I knew this one would take us back all the way. It's Dragon Ball Legends all over again. Aww. Also, I have something funny to tell you guys. I always try to improve my stream and also, tinker with various things, like, for example... Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can cheat. Do I need berries if I put you back into the box? Oh, I do. And I've been, looking at some tutorials. I love to also look at shorts to see, hey, what's new? What can I do to improve my stuff? And funnily enough, I actually stumbled across a video that was actually explaining that, for better mouth tracking, like, whenever I talk, that my mouth is, like, synchronized with whatever I say, it would be better to actually use the advanced mic setup so that VTube Studio can actually, go along with the vowels and the letters I say to make it more accurate. But, that is actually not true. That is at least not true for my model. Because I did not know that actually it is true that advanced mic settings can really help improve your mouth tracking for, like, your VTuber. But only if you have maybe a weaker rig and a bad face tracking device. So it can help make it more accurate, but if the rig is really good and you have really, really good face tracking, it is actually recommended that you don't use the mic track version. And I do have to say, I've been, like, trying it for a little bit right now, and I've also been comparing, like, my older ones where I had it turned off with my newer ones where I had it turned on. And lo and behold, it was really bad. It was, like, so noticeable. Your model is high-end. It is. 100%. And that is just... It was crazy. I mean, I also went through the lengths, right, to get myself a second-hand iPhone, because I usually don't use iPhones. And just to get a better, shot at a good face tracking. And well... It really, really paid off. I mean, what I've seen, like, compared to other, like, content creators and VTubers, it is a really noticeable difference. So I don't regret any money I've spent into the whole thing. And I waited for a long time to even get a VTuber in the first place, so I really have no regrets. But this is an information that is crazy. Dear God, I also don't use iPhones. Yeah. It's just I usually like Android and OS. How's it called? How's it called? English brain the braining. Operating systems. There we go. English brain found the word. Usually, I prefer those operating systems because Apple always had this problem that you had to commit to Apple products. I don't say that they're, like, a bad product or something. They were just not compatible with my usual setup, and also where I live, there are not many people who actually use iPhones. So everybody was like, hey, you're cool if you have Android devices, especially like Samsung. And yeah. I never had it, so it was kind of actually troublesome to even get a second-hand phone, because I was asking around, with friends and family members, like, hey, any of you maybe has, like, an old iPhone to spare that already has, like, the better face tracking? I pay you, it doesn't have to work, it doesn't have to be, like, it can have a cracked screen, the batteries can be broken too, to a point where I have to have it plugged in all the time. I don't know, it can have a lot of issues as long as the face tracking device works, right? And it took a while. I actually got one iPhone from a friend, but it was sadly, it was too old. It did not have what I was searching for. But I was luckily enough that, like, someone I know asked their colleague at work, and they had a daughter that actually uses iPhones, and they were planning to get a new one this year. So we were able to get the old one, like, really just in time. I got it like 2 weeks or 1 week before the debut, something like that. And I'm really, really lucky. And Leah says they seem to work really well for Bridger, though for some reason. Yeah, because they have infrared face tracking and everything is like built around that. You have VTube Studio for... It basically works like this. You get VTube Studio for the iPhone, connect VTube Studio with vBridger on your computer, and vBridger connects with your VTube Studio on the computer. And it really works well. I'm shocked how well it works. And think about a self-care spell. Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and unstrap yourself from your chairs. So will I. And if you don't, this switch is going to curse you into getting stuck into app break forever and always. So better beware and self-care. Cheers! Also, I would argue it often always depends on, like, let me do stretchies and break my face tracking for a moment. It also always depends on what kind of, I don't know, culture you're in or what industry you work in, which devices you actually get. Because I think, as far as I know, the music industry, for example, heavily relies on Apple products, right? So, of course, everybody that goes into, yeah, like, music and stuff often gets Apple. Then there are, like, other industries that are more focused on other, like, systems or even programs. So most of the time people just, you know, go along with what they want later. Or in what, like, circles they want to move. So I never judge anyone for using, like, either iPhone or Android products in any way. Because it all has the different uses. Also, I think I really managed to make my VTuber way more active and bouncy. Which is so nice. I've been, like, rewatching my VODs, which is a big tip I can give anyone who likes to be a streamer. Always check your content. And I've been noticing that I've been, like, staring a lot of times, like, blankly into the screen, even though I try to move my head a little bit too. But it was just not noticeable enough, in my opinion. So I really tried to tinker with the sliders to make it more responsible. But not too much, you know? Hi, Luke! How you doing? Welcome back! So nice to see you return every day. Hello! Also, let me continue with the cutscene. According to the access logs, someone went in a few hours ago and hasn't come out yet. I should have a device for that. Give me a second. Okay, nice. My squadron and I are going in. You'll come too, right? Oh, now you ask. Trey! I'm joking. Come on, let's go. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the face tracking and everything works right now. Probably still going to tinker with stuff. For example, I still want to tinker with the Head redeem and the Bonk redeem to make it a little bit shorter. But we'll see. Alarm! Intruder detected inside the Celestial Cathedral. All entrances will be sealed. And we were too slow. Of course we need to go by foot. How dare you? But hey, at least the teleporters work, right? Okay, I already see what we gotta do. Let's take the data stuff. The question is, where do I need to guide you? Okay, probably all the way down there. Hold on, let me just see. Let's turn this back and check where this laser is pointing at currently. It's pointing at this pillar, but what does this open up is the question. We got a Logos card pack. Why not? The Celestial Cathedral. It's you. It's my cathedral. I'm taking over the game, people. Okay, let's try. Okay, this guides you downwards. Okay, there is a guard. Let's get it up first. Okay, what? Ah, now I can go over there. Cool, cool, cool. I'm trying to have a system here, like a little bit at least. Okay, high guard. Now we've completed our plan. No one can stop us. And who exactly are you? That is the question. Also, the music is new. That is definitely a new soundtrack. One that I've never heard before. Also, I need to switch Senikor with Glorious again. Because he's just hidden behind everybody. Nice! Weaphoon swiped the team. Just one-shotted it straight out. That is amazing. I'm a proud mama. Like, insanely proud of my babies. Although, you know what? I just want to know if that goes somewhere else. No. It just goes into nothingness. Fair enough. Okay, that goes to this pillar. What the hell is that? First of all, let me check this area before I do anything else, because that is kind of crazy. Got a floor lamp. Okay, what does this one do, though? Is this just to confuse people? Maybe? Oh, wait. That actually did something, which is good. Miss Kynes is so pretty. If I beat you, maybe I have a chance. Darai says, it would be cool if you got the devs' attention and they add an Easter egg of you in the game in the future. That would be crazy. Just imagine. Just a little witch head somewhere in the corner. I would love that. But I'm definitely not important enough for anyone to do that. I have one game where it is like where I'm in there, yes. But that is a different matter, right? It's a way smaller studio locally too. And we just happen to, you know, get along very well together, so that's just how that happened. A witch Lumen. Oh, yes. A witch mon. Like a little witch fox mon. Oh, that would be so cool. Hold on, did I get ported back out like completely? I still want to check what's down there though. Oh. I guess I think I've been everywhere except there. There we go. Oh my gosh. My own hair just scared me. I was feeling something like brushing over my thigh and it was just like... Help? Help? What was that? Is that a spider? No, it's just my hair. I like your ideas. Why is my nose so itchy lately? That is no fun. But honestly, that day, like, a dev that I don't know personally is going to to implement me somehow in the game. I'm going to scream. I mean, you should have seen my reaction when my friend from Wetter. I mean, we have become friends after the CGDS, okay? Which is crazy. Like, we started talking before, and then we became friends, and things just, you know, spiraled into what it is now. But it was just, it was insane. I was I was so shocked in the best possible ways. You have no idea. Can I turn this off? I can't hear anything right now, but I'll keep an eye on chat. Okay, gotcha, Ocean. I know you can hear that, but still. Maybe you read subtitles. But also, I think it's so nice that so many people actually get inspired by the VTuber too. At least that's what I read in the comment sections every once in a while. By the way, talking about comments in I have told you guys, my Instagram has been blowing up like a little bit, or at least I have one short or reel that has, at this point in time, 40.1k views, which is, I don't even know what to say, okay? It is crazy for me. And I found you there, yes! And I still cannot realize that this was happening. But another one of my posts, which was actually, I always try to, you know, do like a little balance on my social medias with like game clips from the stream, scripted stories, or even tips I'm going to plan. And I do participate in, you know, trends too. I don't want to overdo it. Some trends are fun, and also people find you that way, right? And I saw this, like, I saw your browser history. Can you explain kind of trend? And I was like, oh, that one is fun. So I did one of those two. But I did not expect, like, the massive interactions I would get from that. I have, like, hundreds of comments on those videos, which is insane. I'm barely able to keep up with it. It's just, like, every time, you know, I have some time at hand, I'm just, you know, watching maybe a video at the evening to relax, or, you know, if you have to use the bathroom or something like that. I'm trying to keep up with the comments and just answer as many as I can. But holy, that can be stressful. Why is there symmetric in a party and I don't have mine with me? Screw you. So that has been going on behind the scenes, and like on all three platforms. It has like more interactions on YouTube, Insta, and TikTok than my usual stuff. On one hand, I'm super happy about it. Don't get me wrong. On the other, I'm like, can we stay with likes? I cannot keep up with all of you wonderful people that want to talk to me all of a sudden. Oh boy. But real talk, Hi Kitsune Lover! Hi Kiki! Welcome in! I'm kind of scared about this whole thing, actually. I'm a very community-focused person, and that is, like, all I do. I love to chat with you guys, and I try my very best to be able to keep up with everything. With chat, with comments, with Discord, and so on and so forth. And it is kind of scary to see that on my social media platforms, it's already reaching a point where I'm like, okay, I'm kind of starting to struggle to keep up with the demand, which I did not expect to happen at my size. Wait, can I? Oh, I can go over there, okay. Little maze situation. So that is scary. I have no idea what I'm going to do and how I'm going to handle that if that ever gets out of hand. Okay, whoop, boop, 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 boop. Go other side. Round again. Okay, but where did you open up now? Was there a gate in the middle too? I don't remember. Where was there a locked gate? Or a locked terminal? All the way at the end, maybe? No. Hmm. No, that is back up there. Wait. Where do you really want me to go, game? What did I overlook again? Where is the terminal? It has to be somewhere up here, right? Did I just overlook it on the other side? Am I blind? I mean, yes to that, but... Okay, here we are. I unlocked this pillar. But what did it do? Did it unlock something downstairs? Is that what happened? I mean, I walked in circles, so... All of... I need to... No, that just blocks it off completely. I'm kind of afraid that if I leave, I have to do all of it again. Oh, wait. Wait a second. I think I see the issue. But which one is not Okay.
Oi, go. Oi, more passion, more passion.
Oh my god.
More passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
That scared me. Why is it just me here? Jen is a little bit more quiet today. Probably most people are lurking. Me strong. You go away. I'll give you all my passion. Oh, I got jump scared by the passion. You too. Me as well. It came out of nowhere. I deserve that. I agree with the wah, wah, wah. Hi to you. Welcome in. More passion, more energy. More energy. Didn't mean to scare my fellow fox. It's okay. At least I'm awake now. Which is good. So now I found the terminal. Let's go. One more terminal to go. Here's some love. Aw, thank you. I accept the love. Okay, let's head into the last area. Whoa. Nobody's getting through here. Those are a lot of prison. Dinosaur. Rawr. Can I one-shot you guys again? Not really. But I'm definitely going to damage you quite a bit. Okay, I'm not going to use Glitch Wave then. Let's do it like this. Boop! Boop! Got that boop! And one Aqua Strike. But I do that boop. Also, I just see I definitely need to clean my keyboard. It is that time of the month. That reminds me, how often do you guys clean your keyboards, by the way? Because I know a lot of people that don't clean them for ages. Oh, I didn't mean to activate you. Okay, I have to get up there. How do I do that? Just like that, easy. I don't have a keyboard. That is also a solution. But I have you. Aww. Oh, oh. How many symmetrics do you want? Yes. Oh. Is it keenness or kinds? Let's call it keenness. This thing is so much fun. Luminary, please don't worry about us. Save yourself. Stay behind me and don't move. We can go on all you want, intruder, but it will not make any difference. You cannot get past my defenses. I could play with you for so long, but I already know your weakness. Scaraburst! What? No. Luminary. What have you done? And game's over? Iman was right. It's no fun with such a strong weapon. Well, I like her. Yes, I got a PC. Aw. Ocean be the guard dog. I have a protector on my laptop, so no cleaning for me. Oh, damn. Okay, just several times a week is kind of why the electronic air compressor caught fire. What? Several times a week? Okay, that is crazy. I'm like, it depends. It depends on how dirty it is. You know, there are just weeks where it doesn't get dirty at all. Then there are times where it gets like really dusty real bad. And like, you know, I have one of those keyboards that had like a resting spot for your hands. That thing I clean more often. Because you can just see from, you know, especially in summer when you have like, when it's hot and stuff, it gets like gunky. But like my whole keyboard, that is, well, definitely not that often. Oh. Access, did you hear about Tiger from Winnie the Pooh becoming violent? No. Tiger is pulling the trigger. The rest gave Harley Quinn vibes exactly. He says, "Are you a good tuna because you're bewitched my heart without saying a word?" Aw, yes I am. And I do. And yes, I try to keep a dust cover on it when I remember. Maybe I should get myself a dust cover too. I never had one. I didn't even know stuff like that existed for keyboards. Oh, Reddit. Already read it. Also, Kiki, you have to give me time to catch up with Chad. I get to it eventually. If I ever read like a message that is past yours, that's probably when you need to remember me because then I really overlooked it. Kiddos, I have several chats and without sounding quirky, I'm very meticulous with keeping my electronics clean. Yeah, I mean, I clean them when I see it's necessary. Like if I'm also a person, I don't eat at my computer at all. Like I think the only exceptions are when we do a subathon. And even then, I keep like a safe distance to any electronic devices and really make sure everything is out of the way. So that way stuff rarely gets any like sticky dirt or anything on that. Like I never eat like chips or anything on my. I just I hate if people do that. Oh, thank you for the hat patties. So yeah, I try to do a lot of precautions to make sure if things don't get dirty at all. So that helps keeping it clean. And whenever I see that things, you know, get dirty, I clean them off. Like my controller, I often wipe it off with like hand wipes. Because, you know, controllers, keyboards, and mouses tend to get quickly dirty. Screens is the same. If I ever notice that the screen is like dirty, especially when the sun is shining on it, cleaned. I even have like a screen cleaner like right next to me to keep everything in order. Kiki says the moon must be jealous. It can close bright as you. Aw, W Riz. Let's go. I was just sitting pickup lines after pickup lines. Yep, they do. And Leah, I feel this. I have 3 cats and 2 dogs. The fur is everywhere. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I have several cats. Oh my god, I did read chats. Oh, my brain is a-braining. But yeah, with cats, I had 2 cats and 1 dog at a time as well, and I had to clean it way more often. Because the hair gets everywhere. Alex says, dap me up, friend monster. At least you have a brain. A dusty old brain, yes. I have few brain cells. Let me go back into the cutscene. What have you done to him? Oh, don't worry, sweetheart. Your beloved Zero will be alright. Maybe. Grr, you'll pay for that. I cannot grr in different voices. Aren't you forgetting something? Captain, please help us. Just as I thought. You're oh so predictable. That humming, I can hear it again. Huh? So all these Animon... Trey, I have to save those researchers. Say no more. I'll look after her. It is. I was given a $4,000 laptop. They want to keep it as nice long as possible. The last computer I had survived over 13 years because I learned over the years how to care for the dust and keyboard. Damn, that's amazing. But I totally get it. Especially laptops are even more problematic because if one thing breaks, you often have to, you know, replace the whole thing. So I get that. And Leah says, 1 dog is a poodle mix and doesn't shed. The other is a husky mix. Day! It snows hair with those guys. Not enough for the both of them. Yep. You can make a double and triple husky out of one. Oh, it looks like Goth's... Oh my god. Like Cynthia's younger sister. True. Oh, I spoke too soon. The games continue. What's wrong, pretty boy? Thank you, It skipped again on its own. Oh, interesting, interesting. A twist. Now this is fun. It's so boring when everything goes to plan. Face me in a real fight, coward. Oh, she's such a yandere. Oh, pretty boy with a hot temper. Shame, my heart already belongs to someone else. Like I'd be interested. That hurts. Let's see if I can change your mind. Crazy bee. True, hope her team is not as scary. We'll see. Piano starts playing. She has a heart? Maybe somewhere in a jar. On a shelf. Wait, Scaraburst. I am pretty sure Scaraburst is what happens if we evolve Symmetric. Okay, 1 thing down, 2 badly damaged. Love to see that. I'm going to use Glitch Wave to get rid of the other 2 damaged Scaraburst. And then I'm going to scan Scaraburst with my remaining team members. Oh, she says Hammerhead Shark checks out Garchomp. True. Kate is somewhere in a jar on a shelf. OMG, LL. Don't you think she's one of those people who doesn't have a heart, like, in her chest? I mean, Wait, what? Why can I not scan you? Oh. Because I don't have an SP. Crazy. Fair enough, but still crazy. But Scarburst, also this is a really cool kind of thing. It's a cannon, but at the same time I'm like, how does a cockroach evolve to a, well, cannon? I want the lore explained behind that one. Especially if it like kills 20 of its own. Sentient curling eye. Hey, if I don't have to curl my hair daily and it does the job for me, count me in. That's why her hair is so fabulous. You defeated me. How did that happen? I'm bored. You took exactly as long as I thought you would. You're too predictable. Fortunately, we have a special guest. Right, Cantaris? Luminary, are you okay? Well, now comes the real boss fight. Look out! Because I already guessed that this is going to be the counterpart to Primalong. I have no intention of giving up. In fact, I already have a new plan. But I can't do it without your help. I know you're a Lumen, but I have to ask you anyway. Are you still on my side? If it's an order, I'll carry it out. I don't think there's anyone left in Spiranova who can give out orders. Don't mind him. I'm still working on his attitude. As for me, I won't stand by and do nothing. So, what's the plan? Is everyone okay? Luminary. Thank you for the Zephyr spell. Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and untrimp yourself from your chairs. Also, cyclic Rimon. I guess so will I. And if you don't, this switch is going to put a curse in you that is going to turn you into a shrimp forever and always. So better beware. And self-care. Cheers! And of course my stretchies. Let's go. Before we go into the big fight. Against a centaur-looking spear creature. Also, I love this color scheme, by the way. Obviously. Centaur with a big stick, yes. Luminary, what? Good. Now you can play amongst yourselves. I've already got what I came for. So, if you'll excuse me... You're not going anywhere. Ciao! Luminary, please, calm down. I don't think he can hear you. How am I supposed to protect everyone under these conditions? Oh? I've got it! Trey, Darda, I programmed Mocha's antenna so to send the opposite signal to the one controlling these Animon. You've got to buy me some time. You can count on me. Nice one, Shrimp. Hey, Zero. Want to have a chat now? Let's see. Primalong was a tough battle, and we... Oh my god, that thing looks so sick. I want it in my party. That is so cool. Well, what I was about to say is... I am kind of scared because the only reason we beat Primalong was because we had an ancient in our party and it basically, well, killed itself. Because of the mirror. Oh my god, it has overclock. That is Yikes. But that means it is weak to fire. Ooh, shiny. Very shiny. Let's just hope our Shinymon is not weak against fire. Well, I'm gonna remember that it does a upgrade. Oh my, it is preparing way too much in my opinion. Let's go with Pyrocharge X. Yeah, fire does still do a lot of damage, thanks to Overclock. Oh boy. Amdraquin, I don't like where this is going. And it has a TP action too. Holy. Okay, that is our first mon down, actually. Jesus. Maybe this is going to be like one of the first things that actually forces me to, well, prep more. But we'll see. Wait, what do you mean? Did it... What? Wasn't it weak against electric just a second ago? Okay. Seneca is like the worst matchup. Majestic, very much so. Do playing competitive, yes. And I need more TP now. Darn it. Well, guess we gotta try hard. This is not looking good. Okay, this says tech-based element susceptible to heat from overclock in the system. Very on the nose, not impressed. Yeah, I mean, we had overclock as well at one of our party members, and well, overclocking does make you weaker to heat. Or it states it specifically in, you know, the description of the attack. Or well, dude. Holy. Wait, let me get a look at his weaknesses again. I have to remember those so I can build a team. Land and Ancient. Oh my god. Land and Ancient. Let's heal Amdraquin. Is he going to use up an SP if I use this? I hope not. It revives the fainted Mon. I am trying my best to try hard right here. So let's see how well this is going to work. Okay, probably second phase. Another upgrade. Is upgrade changing its weaknesses? Holy. It does. That is why it changed. I mean, fair enough. Oh gosh. Gotta pass. Dude! Stop that! And it has another TP action. Oh, she says, I like that Anemon. Same. Katie says, I recall it's just now hitting pay dirt. Brain was like, oh, I get it now. I'm usually more astute as early. Hey, it's fine. I have to revive again. Come on. Get back into the game, please. Let me fully restore Emtraquin again. Because it really has it out for Emtraquin. Like, big time. Okay, let's use Melting Point. What? Oh no, did my stick drift? I really need a new controller. Dude, this is getting to a point where it's just really annoying. Oh my god. Let's just use the digipad. Hi, Treader! Hello! Oh my god. Okay, that didn't do a lot. Oh, maybe it did. Dude, this TP actions. Bro! Stop! This is insane. I need to pull out the big guns. Come on. Stick drift, don't do anything dumb, thank you. Please. Okay, that did not do as much damage as I thought it would. Yeah, it always switches. It always switches whenever I attack it. The only thing that is kind of consistent is... Oh my gosh. It's the plant one. I have to see what that does. How much damage does it do? Digit driver. Please survive, Senicore. What? That's almost one hit! Yeah, I have to use an item. Currently... I think this is the better choice. Hello? Let me... Can you let me... Oh, I have to... Wait, do I have to choose who has... Okay, that is weird. Why did it have to... Last time it just revived it on its own. Very inconsistent. Oh my god, that thing. But I'm also going to get a TP action next turn if I hit at least one thing that is effective. Which you don't have. So items it is. I'm going to get Silver's back on the table because it is weak currently to data. And I need to heal. I need to heal. Okay, good, 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 good. Number crunch, please. And give me that TP action. What are you weak against now? You're weak. I think that is the worst possible thing it could have chosen. Okay, you have Rancid Kick. Not ideal, but better than nothing if you ask me. It's so close. I think I just have to hit it one more time. You got this, thank you. I hope I do. I freaking hope I do. Now it's water. Okay, that is fair enough. Come on. Oh my lord. Okay, that was a little anticlimactic if you ask me. I've got it. I'm activating the counter signal. You. First try. And this is why I try to keep my items for the real tough battles. Okay, everything back to normal. Is everyone okay? Thank you, Captain. If it wasn't for you, get out quickly. If you need it, go to the Lumen for first aid. And don't talk to anyone about what you've seen today. That's an order. Of course, Captain. The Luminary's secret is safe with us. Right, guys? What secret? I passed out. I didn't see anything. Nice, guys. Luminary, can you hear me? Dada, where? The citizens. We're all okay, Luminary. Oh, I heard a ringing, and then my mind went cloudy. If you had not come when you did, I feared that. The key. Where is the key? Tell me you recovered it. Key? What key, Luminary? We came here to save you. No, no! I'm not the priority. It is the key. You needed to protect it. Hey, we didn't know anything about any key. Technically we do. Since this is not the first time we heard about the keys. No. How could you? It was a secret. I have to do something. I have to think. I have to make some plans. I have to... You could start from the beginning. I don't think he's listening anymore. We should go. Let's leave him to reflect. Brother! How can you pretend not to know about the keys if you actually have been told about the keys? And even Trey has been told that he has the key. We know about all of this. I'm not sure what happened exactly, but the Luminary is safe thanks to you all. Even if what he said is concerning. You could thank me by organizing the match. Are you serious? After today, I was hoping to take a day off. No. Okay. You earned it. But could we do it tomorrow? I'd really like a plate of riso giallo. I'm hungry too. I think we all deserve it. Pepper. Hey, Command. Book a match. The challenger is Trey. Executing. Operation completed. The match will take place tomorrow in the elevated arena on the 3rd floor. Good luck. Katie says man's been through too much concussive events. Has short-term memory loss. True. Papa Cover, hi! I've come to make an announcement. Throws Pokeball at Tia. That is all. Oh! I gotta wiggle. I gotta jiggle. Please, send help. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. You successfully caught a Tia. Pokedex entry made. Stream concluded. I'm back! Escape the Pokeball. There we go. Now, if you'll excuse me, after all these hours of overtime, I'm exhausted. See you tomorrow. Registered. Tia, the Celestial Fox Pokemon. People speculate if it may or may not be a relative of the Alolar Ninetales and the Miss Mage's line. Hopper says takes out Pokedex. What does the Pokedex say about this Pokemon? Just very psychic type. Very I see. But why psychic? I would more say ghost. Because, you know, spirit? So I'm curious about the explanation, actually. I think most Celestial-themed Pokemon tends to be psychic. Oh? Is Cosmog psychic? I mean, there are no Celestial-themed ones. Like, I mean, like, Galaxy, okay? Let's say Galaxy. Although the Pixies also are, like, star-themed, and they are, like, fairies? Well, you Witch, hence the psychic type. I guess, I don't know. Well, Witch is more Ghost and Dark type from what I've seen from most of the Pokemon I've witnessed. Lunana is Psychic Ghost, for example. Yeah, but it has Ghost. I think it's the color scheme, kind of, and everything that makes me be more like Ghost. And I'm a Spirit Guardian. And canonically, I can command my spirits, and I also have, like, spirit powers. So I guess that's why I'm more biased to Ghost, but I do see the Psychic, too. The Celestial Pokemon. Celestials are always talkative to other Pokemon other than their own species. They are also caretakers, second to Chanseys, because of the fact that they curse other Pokemon if the Pokemon doesn't take care of themselves. And see, because I curse people, that also makes me more of a ghost type. It's my standard attack. Fairy ghost then. Also, a fairy go... Oh, hello? Why did my face tracking get lost? Am I back? Did I break it because I wanted to hydrate? Yes, I'm back. Had my bottle too close to the camera. I mean, actually, I've been talking to a friend of mine, like, completely randomly, and we were bouncing off attacks. And you know my crystal chase, right? They're solid. And actually, my friend and I were like, you know, since you're a spirit guardian, you don't look like as much as a spirit like yourself, right? And I'm like, well, technically, yeah, I'm a spirit guardian, but I never thought about, like, giving me, like, also spirit things. And I was like, you know what would be kind of sick? To turn my crystal chase, like, slightly transparent to make them more elusive and, like, ghostly. And more spirity. To make the spirit part of my design a little bit more obvious. And I kind of like that a lot, actually. Maybe I can figure out myself how to make them a little bit more transparent. And then, you know, we have, like, transparent spirit crystal tails. The Mega gets the dragon? The Mega gets... Holy hell, heck yeah. I see, a very interesting Pokemon did. Oh, Terra type? What is Terra type? Wait. Very high HP, low attack, decent defense, high special attack, high special defense, mid speed. I see that. Although... Foxes? Maybe more of a high speed. I always see foxes as very agile. And maybe... I would probably swap, like, to mid special defense and for high speed. But I like where you're going with that, actually. With a bulky attacker because she can take Chat's bullying. I mean... Okay, that is a fair point, actually. I see where you got the stats from. I like that. As a streamer, I gotta take a hit or two, okay? Fair enough, fair enough. I like that. Hey, Grimgorg! Thank you so much for a 45-day stream. Thank you. Hold on. According to his research, my uncle believes there's something that could help us in Memorania. Blueprints from the time of the first emperor. What are they for? You wouldn't believe it if I told you. Oh, I'll send Mocha with you! The little ball? What would I need that for? I already have a pup to look after. That's not funny. It will guide you. Also, it has a satellite transmitter. When you found the blueprints, Mocha will scan it and send us the information. Mocha is also from the same timeline. What? Treat him well, okay? Mocha's like an old friend to me. Is that Alice we're talking about too? That would be crazy. What do you take me for? Some kind of babysitter? Modest nature. Aww. Every special attacker ever. Community challenge. Turn Tia into a Pokemon. Who's coming up with the best ideas? Too bold to be bashful. Let's do the match. And I'm very curious what we gotta do after. I mean, the 2 keys got stolen, so I assume the main story is going to take us to a point where the keys have to be assembled, and then we have to stop them from whatever they're doing. And hopefully that also means we're going to figure out what the whole story is behind Trey. I mean, I have a lot of ideas. And the time-traveling one is like very, very high up there. So, guess we see. Hi. Trey from Iris Hamlet, right? You want to start the match? Yeah. Please, this way. If I didn't know better, I'd say Tia was the next evolution. Aww. Like the ghost evolution. Ocean says then we get a new move. Spirit Rush, a physical move that uses special attack that hits 3 times. No, it's not a reference to Ari's ult in League. Oh, damn. There were Z moves, right? Just imagine my Z move, like, calling all the spirits to help me fight. And of course, I also can use Charm. And here we are, 150 meters above sea level, on the most important stage in all of Logos. I'm Philly, and I'll be your presenter for this map. Wait, what? 150 meters above sea level? That sounds so wrong in so many occasions. Isn't this city in the mountains and has like skyscrapers and everything? I would have expected to add another 0. Kind of. 150 meters above sea level is not a lot. And I mean, I come from a place where there are a lot of mountains. That is like hilariously not tall. That is embarrassingly. Hovergobber says, we got so many Pokemon now, it's time for a new evolution already. Come on, Pokemon. So true. Or at least a Mega Evolved Eevee. Oh, that would be so nice. You can charm both male and female. Yes. Hi. That's the point of being bi. Or bad. Like I said, still need to be educated between the difference of the two. Aliyah says, I think you should also have a move where you can manipulate your tails to wrap around or cage an opponent to make them to go into the... I mean, Spirit... I have wrap. Or entangle. Win for the Pokemon with no genders. They know nothing of love. True. I'm Philly, and I'll be your presenter for this match. In life, it's important to challenge yourself. Those who do not are destined to lose. Our captain, Darter, knows that well. He never underestimates his opponents. Challenging him is Trey, the Lumen who has, by himself, defeated 3 of the Logo's best squadrons. As is tradition, the match is entirely funded by the city, without external sponsors, and will be presented in its entirety without commentary. Enjoy! E4 Theta formation. Don't do that. I'm first up. Get ready! Oh, she says we're not gonna make ghost type electric gate. Just give Tia Shadow Tag and Oz well and swell down. Alright, Oz, I reached 50k Stardust points. Let's go. Congrats. Let's freaking go. Look at you, Zoomin. Katie says Tia would know wish to, maybe. Ooh, celestial themed healing that could benefit others in her place, like raids. Fair enough. A wish upon a star. There are so many things we could do with that. Oh, she says making the most broken Pokemon, LOL. LOL, cosmic power, Tia. We can have full offense or full tank build, Tia. I liked it. It is like, I have Spirit Guardian mode and Beast mode. I like Spirit Guardian or Soul Reaper mode in that case. Wait, what? Oh, she says she can run Rocky Helmet and Body Press. Let's give her 2 split evolutions. No, I do you one better. Let's give me an X and a Y Mega Stone. That way you can swap as you please while having me on like the latest evolution stage. Oh, I love this hat cannon. I'm just like Mewtwo. One is bulky, the other one is the tech or something like that. Just imagine. The 2 base forms to the 1 same evolution. Also, my requirement to evolve in my final form is I need to have a full party of only ghost Pokemon to evolve to the Spirit Guardian. And of course, only by night, just to make it even more annoying. And only under a full moon. Okay, this is the one follows a stronger fox theme, the other stronger spirit theme. Ooh, I love it. The other one goes more into like the ghost type, the other one more into the fairy type. One is more for healing and protecting, the other one is more for healing and gathering spirit. The file didn't lie. You're strong. Let's see how you do against my team. Trey says real-time only, no cheating with game system. Exactly. You have to offer up your soul for me to evolve. I need a soul stone. I'm having too much fun with this headcanon. I also just imagine a Sylveon with like a witch hat. With like the galaxy theme, that would be also so freaking cute. I think I'm going to use this one because I can hit all 3. The rest is watching enough amount of streams to evolve. A high affection level on top of that. Oh boy, that would be so annoying. You need everything. Items, prerequisitions, affection level. Yeah, I'm gonna get legendary status at this point. I just said friendship evolution with the item gaming PC. And only with a Rotom in the party. The wriggling prey falls right into the trap. Doubt it. I'm gonna use Slicing Fury to see how far down I can get them. Decently. Let's do Glitch Wave. That should knock out a couple of them. Okay, nice. Triple kill and... quadruple kill! That is what I love to see. It has last leg, doesn't it? How dare you? And that's a soul cannon for you. And at least I hit. Glorious finally came around to hitting my enemies, actually. Come on. Let's make sure you get down too. Little cannibal. So that marks the halfway point. Now we're going to heal and wait for the captain. Trey, I think I figured out Darda's strategy. His squadron wasn't supposed to stop you, but to study your Anemon. Darda must have figured out the strongest Anemon in your team. In the first match, Weaphoon. In the second one, Emtraquin. In the third one, Cenicor. Expect a counterattack. Wait, what, for real? Someone's getting a taste for it, huh? Yeah, 5 minutes are up. Captains, take your positions. Thanks, Ellis. You watch, I'll win this match. Interesting. I wonder what that exactly entails. Ocean says, oh my god, I got a new set of clothes in FGU. I'm so happy. Let's go. Thanks to my squadron's hard work, I now know everything about you. The more you know, the less you have to fear. There's a reason I'm the most feared strategist in Talia. It only makes me a few seconds to come up with a plan that will guarantee victory. You've come this far, but you've fallen into my trap. You can't win. We'll see about that. Also, I wonder what it means since I have like 3 Pokemon that are like Anemon that are important. I'm just going to continue as we are right now, but I'm prepared to swap at any second if need be. So let's see. I mean, I have very good coverage, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Energy Slash. Yeah, I figured. I would have been surprised if that would have one-shot anything. Ooh. That would definitely triple kill. Do I want to go for it though? I'm torn about saving for Glorious, but I don't think I do. Glorious off misses. Yep. 3 down. That was definitely worth it. Gold Drago. Gotcha. And I got a freaking TP action. Let's go. Brilliant Beam. Oh, she says for context, different clothes your character wears give different skill buffs. Ooh. That sounds actually nice. And Labuna missed. Okay, now I feel kind of bad, actually. That is crazy. That was a quick fight. Trey has even managed to outsmart Darter. There's no denying it, and this guy embodies all the best qualities of a Lumen. With this victory, the squadron from Iris Hamlet is officially one of the 10 squadrons that will compete at the finals in Magnolia. Let's go win the match in Sparanova City. How did you manage to anticipate my strategy? It wasn't me. Alas, all it took was one look for him to understand everything. Huh. Well, make sure to let him know. A captain must be able to recognize and value the contributions of every member of the squadron. That's the only way to build a strong and unified squadron. Hey! I have a message for Trey, Alice, and Nada from Zero. Let's meet at the Celestial Cathedral. I think we have a lot to discuss. The message has been delivered. Would you like to respond? No, I'll go myself. And hi, Liam, by the way. Hello. And why am I being yummed? Katie says, yes, I have a strategy. Clearly not a flawless one. Yup. Don't keep the luminary waiting. And give him my best. Of course. Let's go over. Do I need to heal? Nope, I don't. But I do want to use this to catch some of my mons up to the same level. You know, just to be safe. If the gap gets too big, it can be quite annoying. Use again. By 3. There we go. I'm still going to keep a lot of the EXP just for other mons we might need to evolve. That is the topmost floor. I need to go down 1. Yes, please, first floor it is. And here we are. Do I just need to go in here? Probably. Because everything else was to unlock this area before. Yep, there he is. Very cool looking place, I have to say. Welcome. I have called you here because you deserve to know the truth. Ask me anything you want. Let's start from the top. Unfortunately, I do not know the details myself. How it works is beyond my grasp. The only thing I'm sure of is that to make a wish, you need 3 things: a manipulator and 2 keys. I had one of the 2 keys, but it was stolen from me. Is Mokar the manipulator, maybe? If the keys and the manipulator are used, a wish will be made. The first Emperor. Without him, the world would be completely different. Its almighty wish has a lot... I kind of think we already know all of that. Yeah, I think so, actually. Dude, those lazy guys! They just copy-pasted the whole dialogue from Prime Along into this conversation. It's one-to-one the same. Except just swapping the mons and the land. How dare you, devs? We're not that stupid. I have something to add. I read your file. As for you, Trey and Nada, I know you are here in search of information about your past. I spent the night searching through our digital archives and even sifted through our old paper records. I did not find any mention of a Trey. How is that possible? If nobody here made me, then who did? I've seen how you fight. Your technique and the bond you have formed with your animal remind me of the bold Lumen of Mythos. And you, Nada, I have never known a human capable of manipulating animals as you do. But you will have a better chance of discovering— What? That is just like the same thing. I've already met Primalong, but it doesn't know anything either. Oh, I am very sorry. Unfortunately, I have no other advice to offer. Damn. I've come all this way for nothing. Trey, please do not abandon your search. An old friend of mine once said, "It is the sum of our past and experience that makes us who we are, and gives us the strength to move forward." Perhaps the key to our future lies in your past. As for you, Alice, let me ask you this. What are you hoping to find on this journey exactly? I'd like to be more than this. I want to learn from people I've met recently. Trey, Darder, Mina, Alio. They're all so strong. I want to be like them. Measuring yourself against others is a great way to improve yourself. But do not let the comparison demoralize you. Even in the city, some inventions are more famous and extravagant than others, but they all come together to make the Spirinova you see before you. It is also thanks to your help that I'm here. Now, thank you. The animals still scare me. I don't know if I'll be able to get over that. It looks to me like you have already done so. After all, you are talking to me. Oh, well, but... Alice, maybe you will never become a Lumen, and that is okay. You are traveling with people who can make up for your weaknesses, just as you can theirs. That's what I told you too, small fry. Well, I have nothing more to add. I wish you a bright future. Katie says, Fun details I noticed about M. Trigwin's design. From right to the left, each head has an eye color matching the scales of the next head in line. Ooh, nice! And the leg scales are opposite the farthest, and second farthest head from that limb. It's color, but oddly balanced. Nice. Really, really, really good design. Dorista is judging the devs. Yes, I am judging the devs. Very much so, because it is so easy not to do that. And I know what I'm talking about. It is just switching out the dialogue in one freaking box, or in that case, 5. So, this was all for nothing too. Looks like no one in the whole of Talia has the answer I'm looking for. I guess I have no other choice but to go to Magnolia. That makes 2 of us. Trey, can I come too? What kind of question is that? I don't know what you think you have to prove, but your help has been crucial so far. I'd love it if you came with us. Thanks, Trey. I want to come with you. So, what are we waiting for? Let's hit the road! Thank you for the staff cast spell! Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchings, and untramp yourself from your chairs. So will I, because if you don't, this will... Hello? Why are you not letting me... That was odd. I had to tap into the game again to be able to switch position. Because if you don't, this switch is going to put a curse in you that is going to force you to touch grass right this second. You better be wearing self-care. Cheers. A very cool detail. Yes. Very, very cool detail. Also, how do I exactly get to Magnolia? Because I have no idea. Like... Ah, that is Magnolia. Okay. guess we are going to teleport back to Iris Hamlet. There we go. Yes. Leon says, I grow grass on balcony, so not that far of a track. Nice. Easy to touch grass that way. I agree. Do I need to heal? No, I don't. So let's see how we can get to Magnolia, actually. Wait. Is it even the... No, it's not the right direction. Let's see, let's see. Okay, this Leon Shield nibbles to the bed. It tastes like apple. Odd. You think it was a grape flavor. Aww. Also, I've never heard that sparkling sound ever again. Even though... Oh, this is so sad. I wish I would have checked it at the beginning of the game. But how would I have known that that was like a super rare occurrence? Is this even going the right direction? I hope it is. I mean, I don't see a quest marker on the map, which is really weird. I mean, I have to be on the right track, right? Oh, cutscene. Hello. Congratulations, champion. Huh? Why am I shouting? Because Iron Hamlet's qualified for the match finals. Gorgeous! You did it! See you in Magnolia. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Yeah, I'm already on it. Okay, now I see the quest markers. Let's go. Wait, this area is actually new. Isn't it? This is like Victory Road? Kind of. Magnolia's really close. We're almost there. I can't wait to see Dad again. I have so many things to tell him. What about you, Trey? Aren't you excited about the tournament? What do you take me for? I'm not a little kid. Besides, I'd much rather get my memories back. Maybe Magnolia will help you remember something. After all, we haven't been there yet. I really hope you're right. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Oh, it's you again. It's time to end this. You've crossed the line. Wait! We're just passing through. What did we do wrong? You'll have plenty of time to figure it out on the other side. Someone's a bit worked up, huh? Trey! Hey, Marco. It's been a while. Need a hand? You're always getting in the way. Why are you trying so hard to defend these vile idiots? The AARI never did anything to hurt anyone. I see you're just another idiot, incapable of looking beyond appearances. It's time to end this farce. I'm going to Magnolia to put an end to the whole thing. Looks like I can't let you through then. Marco, I think you should go. Things are about to get ugly here. Trey, please, be careful. Katie says you'd be more on track than me. I have the sense of direction of a broken compass. Without a map, I would be lost too. So, your name's Trey. You've got guts at least. Alright, out of respect for your determination, let me introduce myself. I'm Nikki, protector of the Animan Sanctuary. The time has come to destroy you, Trey. And when I'm done with you, It will be the AARI's turn. Only when they have been completely destroyed will I be satisfied. Why does it sound like they might be doing the right thing? I don't know why. I have a feeling that maybe the AARI is like the bad guys and those guys are like from the future and trying to save us. What are we waiting for then? Let's dance. Let's go! Another sparkly battle. Also, you know, I'm going to stand up real quick. Do I spot a carrot rice? Okay. Standing. Let's go with slicing furry. Ooh. I just noticed this guy is a little bit stronger than I thought he would be. Because Dad is a high level team. So maybe it was not the best idea. Glorious! Yeah, this is yours has more heads. You'll be fine, probably. What? Ouch? That was kind of crazy. There says a hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby. His marks are probably and right and maybe. That is kind of crazy though. I mean, again, with my AoEs, but oh boy. He do be strong. PP action! Let's see if I can get another good hit. I mean, like I said, I was kind of hoping that I just, you know, well, get rid of it completely. Who are you? Gongbug? You are new? Okay. Holy, why is Glitch Wave so damn expensive? Why are you always so damn expensive? Also, did you notice that on the left side, I think the HUD is broken? I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Yeah, well, you know what, it doesn't matter. Let's go with Glitch Wave, because then at least I'm going to knock out one, if not two mons. Yep. Wait, what? How did that guy survive again? Glorious! This is going to be an insider. No more spirit monkeys for me and my team, for God's sake. He doesn't hit shit. He doesn't hit anything. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Unibel going crazy with the heals. How did you do that, Ocean? Wait, what? What kind of witchcraft is that? On. Just... Ooh. Deep breaths, Tia. Everything's gonna be fine. Ocean is cheating. That is so cool that you could actually scribble out stuff. What? Yeah, I wish I could have attacked you. Honestly, I'm going to pass. I don't know since when he's been so expensive. That's the melting point because I need to scan Gongbok one more time. Okay, I'm gonna use my TP action for a scan. I'm also went to convert to side. Fair enough. But I love that. Let's Fatal Crush. Seriously. Glorious, if it wouldn't have this much of coverage, I would have benched him so ages ago, I believe. This is crazy. I mean, did he even hit once in this whole battle? Where are my agility items? How did you improve in such a short time? Some more experiments? What are you talking about? It's all talent here. By the way, I know who you are by now. You're working with those idiots dressed in black, aren't you? Obviously! You're right, you must be one of them. It's time to end this. Tell me where you took the keys and I'll try to look the other way. I bid your friends once, and I can do it again. What is the first word? What? Can also do this. Oh, I thought it was mirrored for a moment. Guys, I don't think it's him. For some reason, the enemies around him is so friendly. Those two idiots we met a while ago had completely different auras. It was like the enemies around them was screaming. So, you can see enemies after all. Why don't we just put an end to all these games? Why are you so obsessed with the AARI? So be it. I'll tell you. Oh, Lord Drop, Lord Drop! I am an orphan, and for as long as I can remember, I've been able to understand what anyone are saying, as if they were talking. The Animan here welcomed me, like I was one of their own. Oh. They became my family. And then, the men from the AARI came, and they started their experiments. When they started approaching the sanctuary again, I decided to train myself so I could get revenge for their cruelty. Oh? Dad would never do something like that! He cares as much about people as he does about Animon! Your dad. I'm talking about Blanco, the head of the AARI! Nikki, tell me something. How did you know they were from the AARI? All the tools were labeled AARI. And they had a holocan with them. What more proof do you need? That doesn't necessarily mean they were theirs to use. The AARI sells a lot of equipment, including the holocan themselves. Do you remember how they were dressed? Of course. I could never forget. They were all dressed in black. That's them! Those scoundrels! They were trying to impersonate members of the AARI! They want to ruin my dad's name! Your dad, huh? Tell me, have you ever wondered why you have those powers? Of course! That's why I'm out here! I'm looking for answers!
Well, maybe you should start by talking to him. Try to think about the journey you've made so far. You must have started connecting the dots by now. Nikki, are you still planning to wage war against the AARI? I'll take your word for it. For now, I'll be at the sanctuary preparing myself, in case I'm needed. Wise decision. Now, we have to go. At this rate, we'll be late for the tournament. See you later, Nikki. Trey, this isn't over. When we meet again, I'll be the strongest. That clear? We'll see.
Rival spotted.
I have a bad feeling about this. I'll protect the sanctuary. At any cost.
Ocean says, I took off the mirror effect to make it easier. Ah. Well, it kind of made it harder because I did not expect it to be not mirrored. Which is fun. Also, hi, Tiny Waldo. Thank you for collecting your daily Stella Elixir. Pack up and go. Wait, where am I? I got taken away somewhere. Okay, this is area 4. Wild. This looks very suspicious. Also, I'm going to try to get everybody to level 70. Let's see if I can do that. At least at the same level that my other mon is. Our Basilisk is going to get 2. Silverus is going to get 1. Same with Senicor. Emtraquin. And 1 more for Gorius. With Gorius, I'm still unsure. I really like him and he is a hard hitter, but I really, 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 really need something. I take anything that is, like, heightening his agility. I will probably need to build a whole... Wait, what? He's just running around. Just like that. Okay. Did not expect the second evolution to be just standing there. It's probably still a rare spawn, but still hilarious. How many points of interest do you want in this area? Yes. Oh. There is a riddle. Somewhere. Fire pit. Where are all the other ones? Let's see if we can spot them. Was the one lying around up here? Because I have to hit them in the right order for it to work. So I gotta search for the other 4. For point of interest. Don't mind if I do. There's one. But that is also not the first one. Hold on, you're another new guy. Oh no. On. Let's try this again. And that should work. was cheating! Wait, is it still going to be... Yes, okay. Whoa. For a second there, I thought I lost it, like, completely because of that. Okay, that is still a power I don't have? Wait, what? I thought I had all of them by now, but apparently I don't. Hi, Shadow! Can I see Glorious stats? They're ridiculous, probably. There you go. I don't know, how do I get stat points? I'm kind of scared to invest stuff. I haven't done that yet. I just like... How do I get those stat points? Is LCK luck? Maybe. It doesn't say, actually. Can I? I actually don't know. Oh, look at that! Hothead increases the damage inflicted by the enemy, but decreases the accuracy of attacks. That is why it doesn't hit a lot. When the other enemy is in trouble or suffering from negative attacks, its attacks is increased. Chakra type skills and skills without a type. Prevents the enemy's attack and special attacks from being reduced. Increases the damage of skills of the same type as the enemy. Increases the damage inflicted by the enemy, but decreases... Oh, it also has hot. I have 2 hotheads in the party. If so, it's wild that he often misses. Yeah, I had a feeling that was the problem, yeah. I mean, it's normal. Because we have 100% of accuracy, so... That makes a lot of sense. Still annoying. I don't have any of those guys. Oh, I do. I mean, it hits hard, which I do like. Don't get me wrong. I don't know, does it get that, just by default? I don't know how the abilities work in this game. Also, maybe one of the ancient paths is actually hidden behind one of those, I don't know, ancient teleporter paths that I cannot use yet. Hitting his head is on fire. True. So freaking true. Okay, there's another one. Oh, wait, what? Okay, that is the first one. Second one. But where's the fourth one? Or the third one? I mean, I'm going to see which one. That... Where is it? Okay, that is the third one. But where's number 4? Number 4. Did they really lock it behind another set of skills? It does seem like it, because I'm scanning the areas and I don't see any fourth one. I'm going to find you if it's the last thing I'm going to do. Oh, nothing up there. Check again, because I did not walk all the way up after all. There might be a good chance that it's somewhere. Oh no, I did because of the wall. I'm trying to peek a little bit behind those barriers, just in case.
Any ancient platforms? Ah. It has to be hidden somewhere in there. Wait, what? Wait, they are on the map? Okay, there is one, there's one. And there's one. Where's the fourth one? I didn't know we were actually playing... What's it called? Point and click adventure? No. Wait, but... Huh? Do they only appear when I collect them? I don't see a fourth one on the screen. I'm also trying to look more closely at the areas I have not found one in. I'm not spotting any. That is so odd. Well... I guess I'm just gonna move forward then, because what else am I supposed to do? Wait, what? Hold on, let me see if you can actually spot that on the map. No, it is not on the map. That was mean. That was so mean. Okay, now we unlocked all of that. Gotcha. So that was actually necessary. And no, I don't feel trolled. Not at all. Okay, nice. We are now back in Area 1. And I'm going to head back over there. Almost. But I'm still hoping that we can actually get a way to increase our buddy's accuracy. Because I would be sad if it's not possible. Can you... Thank you. Fighting is the... Oh, yeah. Already read that. Oh, thank you. Right there, we have that barrier. Let me just quickly look around here. Just to make sure everything's fine. Okay, there is the arena that we've fought in before. But how do I get up there? There's... maybe there is a water flower somewhere. We haven't used that one in ages, so... Okay, there is that. But still no clue how to get up there, actually. Ah. We called it! Water flower. Run. I'm not interested in fighting right now. Like, really, really not. I just saw that Weaphoon is actually one level again. I'm just trying to make everybody catch up with it if possible. Yes, increase by 1. No, that's the wrong one. I always have to go back and accept it again. I don't know if that's intentional or if it's a bug. He's a little bit counterproductive. Okay, Silveros, yes, increase by 1. If you could, what would you name each head of the Entraquid? That is a good question. Like, actually. Would be fun to name it after you as my mods. Or like chatters that fight with each other. That would be kind of on brand for a Hydra. I mean, if I expect chat to be anything like
Mon typed. I see chat as a Hydra. Dips on blue, fair. And since you're my head mod, you get dips. That only makes sense. I'm not going to use Slicing Fury. Because those guys do be strong. Vibing by hydrating. Well, I could also double check if I actually have some sort of level up opportunities. And maybe I should check my skills again. It's been a hot minute since I did. Thank you for the Tafka spell! Guys, make sure to stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and untrap yourself from your chairs. So will I, because if you don't, this Switch is going to put a curse on you that is going to force you to watch my streams forever and always. So better beware, and self-care! Cheers! Shrimps more, how dare you? I'm so bored with the hiders equals mods, right? I mean, it would also fit, like, Kaz is blue. Kaz will be blue. Okay, sorry. Kaz would be red. Ocean would be blue. Witchy would be purple. If Cookie would still be a mod, he would totally get the cream one. Bach would be definitely green. 100%. Like, 1,000,000%. What am I missing? Wait, I'm missing someone. Brain, hello? Why is my brain not braining? Oh yeah, and Copper Cat. That is actually kind of fitting. Copper could be like the cream one. That would actually fit so perfectly. Please hit. How bad is this accuracy? Like, really? Is it like 50%? Ruby Copper. Oh, that sounds so wrong. That sounds so wrong, Ocean. That sounds cursed, if anything. But I think the colors are very much on brand. Vibing. Guys, chill. I feel hunted. Okay, let me just very quickly, check on all my skills. Excisio. What? 5.4. Okay, it's the same. But this one is AoE, so... Glorious. Doesn't have any new things. Yeah, you also don't have any new things. Bolt Rush? I think both of those are not new. Cyber Beam. Also not better than the ones I have. Yeah, okay, no, we're settled. Don't. Leave me alone. Wait, why is this not working? Weird. But I'm going to quickly switch. So I can get over there. Haha! Escaped ya! Catch me if you can, my dear Mons. Catch me if you can. You... Actually get over there. Let's get you back onto the team. Yeah, but where is the console to swap this one around? I haven't seen it yet. Wait, can I not jump down? I can, okay. Boop. Okay, let's do some more exploration in this little ruin part over here. Okay, another one of these. Ah. Okay, that is the only access. Oh no, I can also access this over the water, something up here. Fair enough. Ocean says, don't worry, I haven't shown you the most cursed thing I've seen this week. Break over. What cursed thing did you see? Oh my god, do I need to be scared? I mean, it sounds quite sussy. Funny mon sounds. I'm going to go to the fountain. Like, very quickly. Because I want to... I actually think that this game would completely screw me over with some mouses hiding in this area. Because they are so cursed. I show you after stream, it's really funny and really cursed. I cannot wait to see it. It must be hilarious. Okay, another base. There is one of the Lumens I have to battle. The cursed sound of the mons altogether. Let's get rid of Rush Hog. It's kind of funny to see such high-level baby mons, basically. While I have my, like, beefy team. Nope. Energy Slash. Go. Oh, you survived, actually. But not for long, my friend. Not for long. Okay. Please hit. Hit your pyro charge. Do it for me. I mean, I really like Gorius, don't get me wrong. It's a really cool mon and probably one of my favorite designs. But I really have to find a workaround with the accuracy thing. Do I have an... Yes, I do have enough. Hi. Oh, you're new, gorgeous. Hello, Ariette. You look really, really cool. Since those guys never have anything important to say, I skip on reading them for now. Okay, let's see. Let's make sure we win this battle. Also, let me step back down. Okay. Electric Bolt against Liquidar. Oh wow, it survived. Shocking. But again, not... Ooh. I have to do it. I mean, that is a chance for a triple kill. Okay, that did not do... This didn't even do close enough of the damage I expected it to do. But hey. There we go, the almost triple kill. Oh! Despeblin has a third evolution! I actually did not expect that. Guess I need to put him into my team.
to make sure it evolves. Brother Glorious is really... he's something. Whoa. Let's do Slicing Furry. I guess that should knock out 2 of the other Mons. And get Despeblin down a little at least. Okay, that is 1 scan. Give me the 2nd scan. And please, glorious, hit. You gotta hit. Severus. Oh, and of course she has a TP action right now. What else? So, please just hit it. Thank you. Oh, wow. You are tanky. I mean, you're almost the same level as my Mons are. Okay, fair enough, but crazy. So, bye-bye, my friend. You are a Ghana. Hey, conquer all the camps in Talia at least once? So you can tackle them multiple times. I see how it is. I freaking see how it is. Let me just rest. Back up and go. Oh, she says you need to get stronger. Put weight clove through your anima. Oh my gosh. That would make them even more bulky. So hold on, I need to move you into my team really quickly. True, I can really evolve it. Huh. I still haven't found the first evolution. Which is wild. I found the second, but never the first one. Hopefully we can find like an area where it is at. But that is a future me problem. I'm definitely not going to hunt for a Mon that we already have at the last evolution, technically. So let me swap back real quick. Also let me get the other 2 the same level. I mean, do they equally rise? That is one thing I have not paid attention to. I mean, they technically should, right? Okay, let me check out the rest of the area. Let's go, 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 go. Up there, so I'm going over this way. No idea what it did, but hopefully something useful. Oh, I probably opened this door. Fair enough. That is fair enough. Now I need to go this way. Oh. Okay, I thought I would be able to land here, but apparently not. Then your animals fight and alien monk and take off the weighted clothing and... No, wait, that's Dragon Ball. Oops. How did Naruto shoot him battles with Lee? Okay, yeah, I have to go the other way around. Shoot. So, back up we go. Let me just quickly hurry.
And jump down. The rest I was also thinking of Rock Lee when he took off. Yes, exactly. Dorai, I got you. Didn't even read the chat, but I so got you. It is such an iconic scene after all. Ocean says, I hated how they forgot that concept in Shippuden. Honestly, there's so much wrong with Naruto. Like, if you think about it, there were so many cool, like, story ideas going on, but somehow, like... How do I explain it? It always felt like... What was it? What was his name? Masashi Kishimoto had so many ideas, but never finished one of them. And that is what bothered me so much. A lot of, like, arcs in the manga. I never watched the anime, by the way. I only read, like, the original manga. And there are just so many points where I'm just like, why did you rush this? Why did you do this? Why? There are so many whys. Indeed. Ocean says, I will say everything after the time skip I did not like. I love the Kid Naruto stuff because it actually felt like actual ninjas. That is also true. I mean, I did... What? Wait. I did not mind, like, Shippuden. But like I said, there's just so much wrong with, like, the storytelling. Ocean says, large scale attacks don't feel ninja. I get it. I totally get it. Wait, hold on. What? Let me start this from the beginning. Okay, what does this one do? This goes here, this one goes there. I can deactivate this one, that one goes here. Then there's Kishimoto not wanting to draw the sick hand seals because he said it gets tiring. Well, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But in our modern days of age, there is like ways where you can, you know, well, make sure it's not that tiring. There are a lot of ways you can avoid getting exhausted, especially if it's always like the same panels. I mean, I'm sure there would have been ways also back then, like, copy stuff and just print it on. But still... It was such a... It was an amazing universe. Don't get me wrong. I really liked the idea. I was a huge fan. I had, like, my own Naruto OCs. I had a crush on a couple of the characters, of course. I have my favorite characters. I was invested in the lore. I also finished the whole Naruto main story arc manga because it was my very first manga that I ever had. So that would just... Wait, how do I get back? Do I have to go the whole way around? Is there no way to jump down? What about this end? Wait. So yeah, that is just essentially... I mean, let me just get started with the things I always thought were, like, odd. There was this whole, like, storyline with, Zabuza and Haku, right? Which was prime, dude. That was such a cool story. But it was, like, he was one of this... Please correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while, so I'm not, like, 100% accurate at my, Naruto lore. But they were, like, the 7 samurai thingies, like, the swords of them, and the legendary swords, and... There was also then Kisame with the second one, and they never pulled through with that story arc, like, at all in the manga. I think they gave some attention to it in the anime, like in the fillers. And that is the crazy thing in my opinion. It feels like somewhere along the line, Naruto has turned from manga into pure anime. And that is what that is what upset me, like, a lot. I had, like... friends that were able to watch the whole Naruto thing, like, online, which I back then did not. And they were talking about like lore and stuff that I'm just like, oh hey, I'm an OG enjoyer. What are you talking about? That is complete nonsense. What? Why? I don't get what you're talking about. There are only like two of the stories ever mentioned, which is like the one from Sabusa and the one from Kisame, and or something like that. It was just like very mind-blowing to me, and it just bothered me a lot that they never went through with the storyline. Then the Akatsuki storyline, I feel there was so much potential with so many of the characters. Like Conan, for example. I loved that woman. I wanted to know more about her. I wanted to see... Oh, wrong thing. I wanted to see what her whole thing was about. I was so hyped when I first saw her. I mean, origami ninjutsu... Oh, Jesus, that was so cool. And overall, it just was like, oh, hey, they teased Akatsuki, like, hugely, right? And, like, the main thing. And then, essentially, it was just this whole thing... Oh, hey, there's Toby. Oh, Toby is 100% Obito. And Masashi Kishimoto tried to be like, so, he's not Obito. That would be too obvious. He's going to be Madara Uchiha. Let's go. And everybody was just, like, rolling their eyes, I believe, when it was like, oh, hey, plot twist, I am Obito. And that was just... I think that was one of the biggest plot twists where I was like, okay, you lost me there. Because for me, that was so unnecessary. Stamps. Exactly, stamps! Yeah, sorry, my brain had to connect the dots for a moment. Ocean says, like it doesn't matter since Sasuke can just summon Chidori out of God knows where. Oh, that's what, yeah, I mean, honestly, it felt like somewhere along the way it was just like this canon thing where, oh, if you're a strong enough ninja, you don't need to use like the figure science anymore, which is so sad. I mean, honestly, when I was in high school, okay? There were so many of us that were actually learning like the Chidori signs, the Rasengan signs and everything. And people were just competing like, oh, look what I've learned yesterday. Kagebanshi no Jutsu. And it was this whole like thing and cool stuff where people were actually like enjoying themselves with like all the finger signs and whatnot. And I'm so sad that, like you said, you lost it. And also the whole Orochimaru arc just also was very weird at the end. Like, in a newer thing, right? There was just so much where I was just like, why though? Oh, just hell, Naruto's only hand sign you see is the crossed one and he just spams clone. That is so true. That is so true. The Sabusa and Kakashi hand signs was so... Yes! Exactly, Dad. I mean, that face-off was so sick. They even introduced samurais into the series, and they get the one-shot by Sasuke when Sasuke's friend was like, dude, they are pretty strong. Yeah, like I said, kind of boring. If you wanna make it simple, at least make it simple to begin with. Yeah. I mean, sometimes, you know, the music still slaps, yes. Sometimes as an artist, you just... You know, you want to have something unique, you want to stand out, and then at one point, he was probably like, oh hey, my series is popular enough that I can't be lazy. So I guess he got lazy because of that, and in my opinion, he lost so many fans because of his lazy approach to things, I guess. Because I always say there was so much potential. For example, the thing with like, the whole Hinata and Naruto storyline, right? It was just... I was so mad that apparently it only got turned into a movie where they finally get together and stuff. And I was like so happy. I was waiting for that to happen. And another thing that always bothered me was the fact there was this one... Oh my gosh, I can't remember how it goes. But there was one scene that I remember very strongly where Sakura is actually confessing her love to Naruto, like, out of the blue. And I was just sitting there as a kid like, what just happened? And it did not make any sense, right? And then, also, I have to admit, it was so weird for me to see Naruto actually turning her down. Because up to that point, he was still, like, at least, you know, manga-wise, like, canonically completely head over heels for her, right? which was so weird to me. And I just have a feeling there are so many moments where I'm like, oh, if you watch the anime, you understand. But yeah, it's a lot of weird things. Oh, she says the only jutsu that gets used with full hand signs is the Reaper Death Seal, the one where Naruto's dad used on the Nine Tails to seal it, yeah, and the one that the third Hokage used to seal Orochimaru's hand. And those are the top tier fighters. Hinata and Naruto felt kind of forced, in my opinion. So was Sasuke and Sakura. Yeah, I mean, Hinata and Naruto, I can totally get behind their stuff, right? Because Hinata's backstory was kind of cute and she always had like a huge crush on Naruto. I mean, yeah, Sakura also had like this crush on Sasuke, but I just didn't see it actually. Like the way Sasuke was treating her, and it was just all very weird. I think Lee is with Tenten. Yeah, I mean, those two kind of, I get it, like, you know, former teammates, why not? Oh, she says it's not even confirmed. Oh, it's not confirmed? I figured maybe in Boruto it's confirmed. Tenten just has a weapon shop in a modernized Konoha. Ah, and that is the next thing. Oh my god. Guys, like real talk. Real talk. Gotta have the close up for this one. I am not a fan of animes forcing like a technology generational skip in their stories. Like, I both had a problem with Naruto's, like, technology standpoint, like, skipping to Boruto, because I gave Boruto a chance just because I was curious, and seeing how far in technology they were, and I saw the whole thing where Boruto was using, actually, like, mini scroll tech bracelets to win the Shunin competition, which was crazy, and Naruto was, like, so disappointed about him, and I also did not like that in Korra. Don't get me wrong. I have watched the first season of Korra, and I actually think it's fun. But for me, it was just off-putting that Zuko, Katara, and Toph were still alive. At that point, I figured
Dinosaur.
Dinosaur. I thought it would still take, like, at least 1 or 2 avatars to get to a point where they have freaking cars. I mean... at least for Avatar it makes more sense because they had war machines too, but it was still a wild skip to have, like, didn't they also have television and stuff? Which was crazy. Especially for an after-war nation. I mean, not even we in real life had like that big of a skip, right? Yes, I feel like Sakura is having an affair with Naruto. Oh boy. Osha says, then Rock Lee has no significant other despite having a son. He does have a son in Boruto? I don't remember that actually. I never really watched it. But maybe it's... Oh. Good question actually. The funny part is Sasuke's daughter Sarada isn't even Sakura's Wait, is it really Karen's daughter or Karen's daughter? Is that like really what happened? Oh, what? I don't know. I don't know the stuff about that. Whereas his significant other is Guy. Okay, they're right, honestly. Honestly, I second that. They just made a clone of themselves and made him tiny. I believe that more to be... Yeah, same. I'm all for good storytelling, but at least make the world consistent. That is exactly what I'm saying. I don't mind all the things he came up with, but it just doesn't make sense for most of the time. I'm at least happy he kind of pulled through with the, you know, with the... Oh my god, you know, Kyuubi, Bijoujo? Was it Bijou? No, what were they called? Isn't the new avatar with the kid suffering from being an avatar because of Korra being the priest? I don't think it's Korra. I think there are a couple of avatars between. I think it's not... Isn't it like... what I understood from the new avatar, like the newest edition is after an avatar actually turned villain? Like full-blown villain? I haven't watched the other 2 seasons of Korra, honestly. I watched the first one and then I completely blanked that there were like new series with Korras, and I still have to catch up with the other two. I know how it ends though, which is why I'm a little bit confused. Or at least I know about her and Kitami. Was it Kitami? Leaving for the ghost world or something like that? This is no, we did. Ocean says they also killed Lee as a character because he's not even a good dad to his kid to begin with. Damn. Took my guy a stroll in the village to get his parenting thing together. I think we need to put like Boruto disclaimers now. That was like crazy. Let's continue with the cutscene. I can't believe it. We're here. So this is Magnolia, the biggest city in Talia, and my home. I don't even know where to start. Oh, wow, we haven't seen that guy in a while.
You could start by telling me about all your adventures. The big man from Iris Hamlet. The name was Max, right? I see you're making progress with your memory, kid. Congrats for making it this far. I saw potential in you that day, but man, I'd never have imagined you'd become a celebrity so quick. What can I say? Talent is talent. If you want, I can offer you a place on my squadron now. I see you haven't lost your ego. You're just like... where did he go? Ander? Ander, come on, I want you to meet someone. Hey, Ander! Well, look who it is. Alice, how long has it been? You've grown a lot since last time. And you're Trey, right? You got your own back for Iris Hamlet. They say you're unbeatable. Something like that. And you are... Ander, a Lumen of Magnolia. Max, could you take the other two to the Lumen Club? I want to have a chat with Trey. Huh? Me? Alice, Nada, that okay with you? Okay, see you later. Don't worry, you're in safe hands. How about we go to the Rusty Quarter? I'll take you to the best restaurant in the whole of Talia. You don't mean Astera or Crimimara? Actually, that's a bit expensive. I can't wait! I always used to eat there with my dad. Come on, Alice, you're gonna love it. Wait for me, Nada. Wait for me. Osha says I'm not an Avatar fan. I'm also interested in the system of bending. Yeah, I mean, I love Avatar, actually. I always loved, like, the universe. Well, what did you want to talk to me about? Not here. I have to show you something. Follow me to the Piazza Centrale. Okay. Okay, but this biggie doesn't look so city. This city doesn't look so big at first glance, I wanted to say. I mean... Honestly, I give up to try to bring them to the same level. I mean, some of the other cities looked way bigger. Mythos logos are in the middle. Everyone in Talia's loves coffee. Fair enough. Ocean says the fact that the firebenders are one of the scariest to fight is because they can't just shoot and spit fire from nowhere is pretty sick. From within. They channel their energy from within. And turn that into fire. And yeah. They get their, energy from the sun, too. The idea of using rocks inside metals or metal being bending is so cool. The pure metals like platinums are such a cool counter. Yeah. But I have not looked that far. Hold on. Our squadron is full of excellent Lumen. Noemi, Max, and of course Captain Balio. It's because of him that we're the undisputed champions of Talia. I see. Also, what I think was mind-blowing to me is, like, you know, waterbenders can bend blood. Because, I mean, blood is mostly made out of water, right? So it does make sense.
But just that someone had to come up with this idea, and that is why I think this universe is nice because they just think outside of the box. Like, fire can also bend lightning because that is even more energy. It is such a cool concept overall. That also begs the question, if you could bend one element, I'm talking about just one, not multiple, you are not the avatar, which element would you guys would love to be? Like, do you have any favorites? Also, I mean, the balancing they did, by the way, with like airbenders, right? Because there is always this thing where they say, oh, airbenders can technically bend the air out of people's lungs, which would make them so overpowered, right, in a battle. And they made them monks. And this thing alone is what fascinates me so much about that universe. That no country and no element on its own is like too overpowered because of the people behind it. I also like how airbenders are bald because they can feel the wind through their skin. Oh, I did not know that, actually. That is a lore fact I did not know. Yes, as we jump to having a smartphone touchscreen in... Wait, what? In 7 from flip phones and Blackberries with minimal screen quality. In 6, that's a significant technology jump as it has taken humans almost 20 years to create a phone that compares in a computer like my iPhone. That is not what we're talking about here, Leon. That is the evolution of phones. I know it's a technology jump, yes, but we did not jump from, you know, like... We had, like, I'm talking about, like, it being in one generation. Phones are quick, yes, we are advancing quickly. Like, steam technology back then in, like, the industrial area also advanced very quickly. But the inventions, right? That is what is like... We had cars way earlier than we had screens. We had other things way earlier, and they just evolved naturally. But like stuff like Korra and Naruto, they just feel like so forced. I mean, especially Naruto. Naruto is still very young, right? In Korra, at least, Toph and the others are already old, okay? They're like grandma stages. While in Naruto, they're like, oh, hey, that's my dad. And that is the thing that kind of puts me off a little bit. Korra feels more realistic to have this type of jump because they did have war machines like that. They did have steam engines already. So it makes sense that they have a more time to have like cars and stuff, and it makes more sense. Still sad about like the technology part because I like that everything like worked around with like elements, like all the technology, like the way, was it Ba Sing Se? No, not Ba Sing Se. Omashu. The way they transported stuff in Omashu was so interesting because they used earthbending to transport stuff, which is so cool. And in Korra, it's just like, oh, technology is here to help. Benders, not that interesting anymore. And that is what I mean. If they have a phone, if they had a phone like in Naruto already, okay, and in Korra, and the phone would be like super high-tech by the time, you know, the time skips is, that is believable. But they did not have anything like that. And that is where it's like, oh, why? Phone bender. Nice. Because picking a bending style is so difficult. Hashtag overthinking. Just fun fact, Naruto's technology advancements looked like it started right in his in his young adult life. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, honestly. It's just like, oh, hey, Konoha just won, like, a huge war, right? And in, like, 10, 20 years, it's just like, oh, everything is, like, high technology. Let's go. Avatar is way more believable. Still, not a fan. I'd rather have it to be a complete spin-off, like, very far in the future, than having it be, like, a generational thing. Not to say that's bad. Like I said, it's just personal taste. On the most recent episode of Super Mighty Playful Power Ties, Annie started flew in a spaceship like this. But yeah, I think overall, just say what I mean with I don't like the jumps. I just like it if universes come up with their own technology that is based on the magic they use. So seeing like a magic area get monetized like that quickly is kind of weird. There are of course like urban magic things, which is cool in itself. But if I watch urban magic or like a universe that is centered around urban magic, I am into urban magic. When Korra first came out, I just expected like the same kind of thing like Angva was doing. Like not a high technology, I don't know, civilization. I just expected people to have come up with, I don't know, more cool inventions that are more based on their elements.
I don't live in Magnolia anymore, but I always come back for the match final to see Captain Value in person.
Also for me, if I could choose, I would either choose water or fire. Because fire is just very cool with the lightning and I just love lightning. But I am more leaning towards ice. Towards water. Because of so many reasons. I just like the water tribes in itself, like their style and stuff. I like water and ice types anyways. So that is also one of the reasons why waterbending is just always so nice. And technically, waterbending is insanely powerful, right? You can... If you are a strong waterbender, you can just...
Aye, go. Aye, more passion, more passion, more passion, more energy, more energy, more footwork, more footwork, more footwork, more passion, more energy, more energy.
So yeah, you can also, like, create water from fog and whatnot, right? And this is just, like, crazy strong. Osha says, I don't know about Dragon Ball's world. It's like a weird mix. Yes, all the strong fighters use their ki or energy, but some of their best support comes from technology. Yeah, but wasn't it like that from the very beginning? It always had technology, so that works, right? They also have aliens, so it just works. Because, like you already said, the world is consistent. And the consistency is just what makes things so amazing, and universes so amazing. And welcome back, Scarlet, by the way. Hi, Purge! Hello! Guys, what are you all talking about waterbending? Telekinesis is basically like waterbending. We are talking about, like, the, Avatar universe, so technically telekinesis would not be in this universe. Ocean says they have something called capsule technologies where they can store items to a compact storage in a capsule shape. Ooh. The rest says I need airbending in this heat. Oh, waterbending to cool you down with ice. That's hydrokinesis, damn. Guys, wait, if you think about it, telekinesis can act like waterbending and firebending and earthbending if it would exist in that universe. Telekinesis is flying objects. Scott says, but telekinesis can float any object, including water. Okay, it may or may not be bigger than I thought it would be. I take it back, the city is huge. Also, I don't like how this connects. Oh. Oh? Okay, that is new. You need a volume for water. Interesting discussion in chat, by the way. I never thought about it like that. So, let's see. But yeah, my answer would be, if I had to pick one element, I would probably be a waterbender. Fire close second. I'm a bit torn on where to place earth or like air, because if earth bending would include metal bending from the very beginning, I would say, okay, I think earth bending would be like my, you know, third place. But if metal bending would be its own element, it's probably fourth. And air bending is like if I'm going to be an airbender, do I have to live like the way of a monk? Because that is something I would not want to do. So that is why I'm like, So yeah, given metal bending would be included in earth bending, I would definitely place it at third. And on top of that, if you would live as a monk, as an airbender, it would be my fourth choice. As is what a new model, I see the same you. I have the new model tag for this whole month, because this is my debut month. I'm going to get rid of the new model tag once August hits.
This is it. I can feel it. We're going to defeat Balyu and take the title home.
Because there is still some people that are trickling in that are like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen your model yet. It looks gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, where am I?
Do you have amnesia? That's okay, but I gotta go because I have more important stuff to do. Of course. Have fun, Scarlet. Bye-bye. Here's a kiss for my goodbyes. Bye-bye.
The world's full of so many paths and hidden places. I want to explore them all. How about you?
Thank you for the self-care spell, Ocean. Guys, make sure you stay hydrated, do some stretchies, and unstrap yourself from your chairs. So will I. And if you don't, this switch is going to put a curse on you that is going to end the stream early. So better beware and self-care. Cheers. Nice. But actually, that thing from Scarlet is a fair question. How long do people usually have their tag in the title? Okay, that was a different language. What? Because I think 1 month is fair game. Because, I mean, getting a new model is a big deal. And I think you're allowed. Katie, since when are you in the game? Wanna light something on fire? Since when have you... Why do you have an in-game cameo? Sneaky, sneaky.
Remember, life may have no straight roads, but that doesn't mean it has to be walked alone.
It is fire, but it feels too on the nose and problematic for me. Probably water or earth. Fair enough. Fair enough. The sun is both my biggest friend and my worst enemy. Then it must be Edmund. Which is the fun fact, Draggable gods have their own social media? What? They even have a video sharing site called GodTube? No freaking way. Seriously? Okay, that is insane, though. That's a grump. Oh no, I have hiccups. Don't wanna. Let's go to the first floor. Hello, everybody. Abigail with purple hair? That is... Wait.
I found a crown laying outside, but as I got near, it hissed at me. It must be cursed.
If that person would have talked about, like, eating minerals, I would have screamed. That would have been the funniest, like, Stardew Valley inside joke in another game that I've ever seen.
Okay, that's another language again. When life's warning light won't stop flashing, the best thing to do is put some tape over it. If I can do a good thing, why would I?
I don't know, because you're a good person?
This new technology is like magic to my ancient self.
Oh, look at that! It's an Unidra.
This is a signature item. Only a few of them exist, all handcuffed by a famous artist in Arcelia.
Todd, hey Todd, when I was your age, I was an ugly boy. Now I'm an ugly old lady. Are there going to be German people too somewhere? Me and my friends keep losing a place to host our meetups. The last one blew up. What did you do? I defeat their animal minerals. True. And my favorite one is amethyst. Why, you ask? Because I like purple. Oh my god, I would. That would be so hilarious. Nope. My ex-wife took all my anemone. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, that is also a different language. Oh. Someone's told me that practice makes perfect, but no one is perfect. Ah, I can stand that guy. Isaac is a truly formidable Lumen and battles with honor. He's also quite the jokester. Ha 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 ha. Hello. Yeah, it is what it is. Let's get it over with. Battle me. Wait, what? Too much work. For a moment, I thought the game would be crashing. Let me save. That scared the hell out of me. Don't do that, game. Hey, sir. Remember me? We met in Paradise City. You gave me a holographic card. I want to return the favor. Ooh. We got a uni draw. Have you seen my old friend Orby? They're floating around here somewhere. Orby? Orbit? Okay, I think we're basically done. What do you guys sell here? Ooh, okay. Guys, do we want... You know what? I want to buy one card box. Just because we never bought one. Oh, I also have 2 card packs, actually. Oh. Holy. So many new ones. I take it. Ooh, pretty. And let's open the whole box. Use. Ooh, okay. Actually stepped on my dog. Oh, the misery. Oh, no. Everybody wants to be my enemy. How many Rainagoon cards do I want? Not that many, at least. Okay, Clawler. No. Oh, Vortex. The Vertex. Oh, that's it? Oh, dang it. Shouldn't have started with it, honestly. No. Come on, my stick drift. Screw you, stick drift. Open album. Open album. Look at that. I kind of want to collect them all, not gonna lie. Oh wow, there are so many that we... How many are there? What? Crazy. Can't collect it here. Card kept it here. Can't kept the Sakura. Gotta collect all the glow cards. Okay, I went in there. Checked out the middle, so I'm going to take a look around. Mark. Okay, that is that station. Oh, the floating lanterns! I just only noticed them now. How pretty! What a nice detail. I wonder how they look like when they glow during the dark. Where does this lead me? Holy moly. Okay. This city is way too big. Let's just check this area too. Okay, I didn't miss anything apparently. But I have 2 ways to go there. Is it just showing me that I can, you know, use the cable card? It has to be one of those. In we go. Hello. Everyone talks about Balio, but have you ever met Noemi? She's his daughter and the vice captain. Think it's nepotism? Try saying that to her face if you're feeling brave. Also, I like this little plant flower there, the whole flower. Looks quite pretty. I would totally have something like that on my desk if it's, you know, if it does exist. Okay. This town is so big to explore. Okay, there is the Lumen Club. Holy moly. How big do you want the city to be? Yes. Just yes. Again, trying to get a system. Hey, you're the Lumen from Iris Hamlet. Congratulations on getting this far. But trust me, you won't beat Balio. Maybe 20 years ago when he had less experience. But now, probably the only person who could have done that was Karos, the ex-captain of Costa Linda. Okay, interesting. I accept the challenge. You mean that I don't announce what you're playing? Or what do you mean with, like, don't look at my Steam? I don't have to look at my Steam to know that. Because I can see the pop-up at the bottom right of my screen when someone is going to start playing. I'm not going to talk to him yet. I want to check out the rest before I do. This city is crazy. Oh, look at that, a familiar face. The Talia match, here are your 10 finalists. So all of them. Eh. So there are no new people. It is just the same people we already know. This is hilarious. Attack on the heart of Logos, luminary. We walk with our heads held high. Balio, Noemi. That little guy can transform into 2 different things. That much I figured. Okay, that's all the new news. I wish I could just click B to exit, but no, I have to scroll through all of them. Good to see you, superstar. What you did was just incredible. No Lumen compares to you. None except Balio. Listen, my lovely. You're strong, but he has more experience. And a body chiseled from marble, dare I say. But that's not the point. Don't let it go to your head. Prepare as best as you can, and you'll do it. As for me, I've dipped into my life savings for this. Don't be difficult, take it. You're my ray of sunshine, and you have to shine when you're in the spotlight. Oh wow, thank you. Oh, she really had no mention. She really had to mention the chiseled body. I mean, Julia as being Julia. It just is so on brand for her. We are not going to be able to play LumenTale until next Wednesday, so I'm currently thinking of a good... Is this a fox with more tails? Kind of looks like it. So I'm trying to think of a spot where I can place myself so I know what I still have to check. Oh. Maybe not up there. Probably not. Well, I guess my brain just has to remember. I mean, we checked like the left half. Like I still need to check this area over there, this house probably, and everything that's on the left basically. If I overlook stuff, then so be it. We have a couple of days, like, between. So, you know what time it is. I am going to switch to the just chatting screen. Boop. There we go. Let me turn up some music. And the music widget is still broken for some reason. Tried to, again, reinstall it this morning. Did not work. I also refreshed the cache, so... I have no clue. There we go. Anyways... let's see who we're going to raid out to. As always, I'm open for suggestions. So if you have any, make sure to place them into the chat and maybe your lucky streamer is going to get picked. How many people are online? Me Happy's playing Pokemon Emerald. Monster Hunter. Taya's playing Pal World. I think Ataya would be so nice to actually visit. She hasn't been streaming for ages, and I kind of want to say hi. So that would be so cool. So Chayo is it's going to be boop and boop. There you have my raid messages. And let me just pull up Chayo. Darn slow internet. Aww. I'm sorry. Okay, she's only playing for like roughly 3 hours, so she should be still staying. KSW streamers always managed to stay awake. Aw, thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Let's go with 0. Chayu. Well, guys, then as always, thank you so much for the stream. It was a pleasure, and if you liked it, make sure to leave a follow so you don't miss out on whenever I go live. And if you want to support the channel a little bit more, a sub would be very much appreciated. You can also donate some money if you want to, but it's definitely not mandatory. It just helps me provide you with better content in the future. Also, we are going to see each other again, as always, on Monday. This time, hopefully, when I don't get sick like last week, with Cult of the Lamb, because that is what you guys voted for our next 100% perfection run. And on Tuesday, we are immediately going to hop into our collaboration with Witchy, and we're going to continue our Stardew Valley farm. And then, of course, from Wednesday until Friday, we are going to play LumenTale and, fingers crossed, hopefully finish it. So please keep an eye out onto a new poll that we're probably going to open up very soon in the Discord, where you guys can vote on what game we're going to play next. And another disclaimer, just remember, I am not going to pick a monster catcher for the next game. I do feel the monster catcher burnout with LumenTale already, so I still wanted to finish it, but I won't do a monster catcher next. We're going to play something else. So, until then, I wish you guys a wonderful weekend. Take care, and I love you all. Bye-bye!